these cheese boogers. All right, bang, we're live. Fellas, do you want to know why women like alpha males? Ladies, do you want to learn how to hook up with alpha males? Well, you've come to the right podcast tonight. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. I read the title of the video. I read it, and we've seen a million people make videos like this before. Yeah, we're making fun of them, you dumbass. That's the point. So anyway, shout out to the chat. We've got John H., we got C-Dub, we've got Christina DK in the house. We got Mariano. We've got the one. We've got Jeff Thornburg. We've got Mercator 1993. We've got Trick and Tricky. We've got Black Savant. We've got the Raging Tomato. And good to have you guys here. So, you know, there's plenty of videos out there, plenty of stuff for us to look at about why women like alpha males. So I want to watch this content and learn something with you guys. So tonight, we are going to learn a thing or two about alpha males. Nathan Broad in the house, Michael Murray, Tim Wolf, Marlon White in the house. Good to have you guys here. So as we wait for some people to show up, as always, I'll answer some questions in the chat. We can shoot the shit for a little while.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then we'll get to reacting to some interesting videos. We got some pretty good ones, I think. Pretty good stuff to watch. Hopefully I'm not muted. Hopefully I'm coming in okay. I don't see anybody in the chat telling me that my microphone's fucked up, so I think we're okay. By the way, I hope I didn't scare you guys with an extended intro, but I like to give some time for people to show up in the chat. We do turn these into podcasts. Shout out to all of my watchers on Spotify. But, you know, we like to get things correct. All right, looks like we're starting to get some people in the chat. Q, are you an alpha male? Well, that's not for me to decide. But I'll let you guys decide. You can make that assumption for me. I don't think you can come up with your own nicknames or your own qualities. You know, well, I mean, you can work on your own qualities, but other people have to give you your nicknames and your pet names. So if you guys call me an alpha male, I'm a fucking alpha male. Somebody in my chat one time called me a beta pussy licker. And that was kind of mean, honestly. Made me feel bad. But some people in the chat are mean people. That's just the way it goes. He called me a pussy licker. Do you like Old Spice? No. I bought it one time like a year ago, but I didn't use it. I bought it because I forgot my deodorant and I went to the dollar store and it's all they sold. But I was like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. And I didn't even put it on. Alex Garcia went out with a chick last night. First time going out. Yesterday stayed up till 4 a.m. just making out and rubbing her clot. Like a blood clot. Keep taking it slow with her and eventually build up something serious. Well, how old are you, sir? And making out and rubbing her clit. I think that is, you are a clit tease is what you are. Imagine if you were making out with some girl and she was just grabbing on your dick, and every time you try to have sex with her, she's like, no, maybe next time. Dick tease, right? Well, what do you think you are, pal? My ex wants me to come stay the night at her house this weekend after she tried keeping me from them last weekend. Now she has a date to go on and wants me to stay at her house. I told her no. Oh, with kids, I'm guessing? She wants you to watch the kids while she's on a date. I mean, whatever, that is baby mama drama life. When she goes out, you watch the kids. When you go out, she watches the kids. Sucks, but I don't get involved in people's baby mama drama. That's for you to figure out. If you're man enough to have kids, I can be your maybe your therapist. Like if you've got something going on, I can help you through it. But when it comes to advice with your baby mama, you got to work that shit out on your own. You were man enough to make the babies, so you got to get with it. Q, where do I get that hat? This is like a cheap, like $10 hat I bought off of Amazon. It's kind of like my YouTube costume. I just buy cheap shit and stuff people send me. This is another shirt from Into the AM. Click the link in the description. They have a massive sale going on, and you get an additional 10% off by using coupon code LFA. Q, did you know that gay sex increases testosterone? Sex with women causes you to absorb the estrogen. Fucking women is gay. When you're doing it, dudes. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's funny. All right. So here's how we're going to do it. Looks like we've got a decent amount of people here. So I'm going to start out, having a little bit of fun reacting to videos and stuff. And, we're just going to shoot the shit and have a little bit of fun. And then hour number 2 will be reserved for dating advice for those of you that are new and that don't know. So I'll post the link and you can call in. We can put you on the screen if you want your face on the screen, or we can just have you audio only. And you can get your live dating advice in front of everybody. We're all going to listen. We're all going to join in. And it'll be a fun time. And then hour number 3, we'll just have an open panel. Anybody that wants to call in and bullshit can call in and bullshit. Q, are you considering in the future to have a roundtable manosphere episode on the podcast? I've thought about it, and I do have a couple of people in in Tulsa that are down to do it. So let's see what happens. What if we could fly in some people to Tulsa and interview them, other content creators. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? All right. This first video, I have no idea what it is, but looked like a good one to start out with. And I do want to start out by saying I'm not dissing 33 Secrets here. That's not what I'm doing. But he does have a video titled "Most Females Would Rather Date a Cheating Alpha Than a Loyal Beta." So it sounds like something interesting to watch. So that's what we're going to get started on.
Here's the sad reality, guys. Most females rather be with a cheating alpha male rather than be stuck with a loyal, faithful beta male. And that is the sad truth.
You know what's funny about that? When people say that, it's like women would rather have a cheating alpha male than a loyal, faithful beta male. But it's like they completely leave out the concept of like a loyal alpha male or a cheating beta male. They just kind of put the two in one category. Like if you want an alpha male, he's going to fuck your sister. You got to deal with it. An alpha male will fuck all of your friends. And if you're an alpha male, like, if you're as alpha as lift before you think, he will fuck your brother too. But, that's kind of, a whole different subject. But, it's just funny how the manosphere kind of goes into these details. But what is, so what if an alpha male has a wife that's a good wife and they have a kid and the son's going to be an alpha male? He's going to be a, what do you call it? Like all-star high school football player, a D1 college football player, maybe make it to the NFL. And it's like the only thing this guy needs to be a superstar football player and make millions of dollars as an adult is he needs his parents to have a fucking good relationship and not divorce and not have this like weird, constantly cheating, open relationship, giving him a crazy, unstable life. He just needs a happy mom and dad that will take care of him, a 2-parent household. And then it's like, no, that's beta. Only beta males do that. You know, a real alpha male will let his son grow up to be a drug dealer.
Most of these females today rather be dating, I should say, a cheating, lying, abusive alpha male rather than a faithful, loyal beta provisioner, right?
Fuck those beta provisioners. Women want a man that will slap them around, cheat on them. I will say, though, a lot of women do want that. You know, he's not really wrong about that. It's not that they want it. It's just that they don't know any better because, like, let's say she's got another dude talking to her and she's with an abusive man. The abusive man will beat the shit out of her later on and be like, what were you doing talking to that guy? Making him think he has a chance. You're embarrassing me. Why do you always make me angry? Why do you always make me hit you? You know, and she will grow to think that's like what love is. Like if a man loves her, he's so possessive and controlling that he beats her. You know, and then if she becomes accustomed to that being the norm and she gets with a dude that's just like normal and it's like, I'm not really too jealous. It's just that he's a person, you're a person and you were talking. Then she'll think that, you know, you just don't even love her.
And when I say that most females, I'm talking about damaged females, okay? And a chick doesn't have to be over 30.
So yeah, he did clear that up. So me and him are agreeing so far on pretty much everything. It's just he's kind of being a little bit flamboyant.
To be damaged, because I've seen plenty of girls in their late teens, their 20s, late 20s, mid 20s, you name it, choosing the cheating alpha male, the bad boy, the jerk, the dickhead over the loyal beta provisioner that she knows will be a good match for her, knows will be a good guy, the guy who has a good job, a good future, the guy who's going to school, the guy who's getting good grades, right? She doesn't want to be with that guy. That guy's boring to her. Why
do they always attribute good features and accomplishments as beta male traits? Like having a good job is a beta male trait. Having, you know, being being intelligent and not being reckless is a beta male trait. So like it's alpha as fuck to like not get the job. So if you're like applying for a job and you go in for an interview and you get the job, does that make you less alpha? You know, like just sometimes these concepts are a little bit goofy. I don't know if he copies everybody else. And when I was on Playing with Fire stream, I was thinking, you know, and he kind of asked me about what I thought about most dating coaches and pickup artists. And I said, you know, I think most of it's BS. And then I had said that I thought 33 Secrets kind of copied other people's stuff. 33 Secrets reached out to me afterwards and, you know, we talked and he was really a sensible, respectable, cool guy, to be honest with you. And then, you know, he explained, I don't copy people, but, you know, his titles might look like he's copying people, but his content really is original. So he doesn't really copy people. You know, I thought he did too, just based off the titles, but in reality, I mean, everybody in the manosphere says the same shit, right? Like when you read titles, they all like, we've already went over this. Go check my last 10 live streams. They all say the same shit. Shout out Neo Starling in the chat.
Be with the lying, abusive, unfaithful, disloyal alpha male who cheats on her, ghosts her, doesn't hit her up till after midnight, doesn't come over except when he's bored, you know, hides his cell phone, has other girls waiting for him. She'd rather be with that guy. than the safe guy, the dangerous, mysterious guy than the safe, boring guy. Even the good women out there who don't want a guy like that, right? They want the good guy. They want the safe guy. They want the guy with a good job who went to school and, is good to his mom. Even for the good women out there, the few good women out there that want a guy like that, even for them, they have to suppress their natural desire for danger, for adventure, for uncertainty, for the unknown, right? Which is basically what she's going to get with dating the alpha bad boy, just because she never knows what he's going to do next. He's very unpredictable, unlike the safe, boring guy.
Why did he switch over to like a different, like he's narrating over a different video now? Like, why did he do that? Is this supposed to be like dangerous? He switched over to like, they want the danger and the excitement. And now he's narrating over this video. I am pretty sure that he's trying to display danger and excitement and all that.
Guy who is like, she knows his every step, his every move. He's like super duper predictable. So even for the good girl,
you know what I've noticed? Call me a beta, but I don't typically really care. When I'm in a relationship, like a decent long-term relationship, of course, I probably become somewhat predictable, right? She knows my routine. Okay, we all have our routines. We all have the things that we do. She knows what my favorite meal is. And, just like I'm predictable at this point, right? She knows what time I come home, what time I leave, what time I wake up, what time I go to bed, and all that shit, right? So this idea that like being unpredictable is like sexy and it turns women on. I've found it to be the opposite. So when I start changing things up, that's when it like throws a woman off and makes her like not want me more, but like that's what like stirs up the pot to start like fights and shit. It's strange. It's strange that the manosphere guys always promote this shit. It's like the manosphere is very, very good at like, young, like teenage to early 20s relationship dynamics when people are not really man enough to be themselves. Like women are insecure, men are insecure. And it's like, you're relying on like these like games and like these weird little things to try to keep the relationship together. But like in your head, you're overanalyzing things like, did I say the wrong thing? Or did I fuck that up? Or, but as you become an adult, you don't care about those things. You're not really worried about like, oh, fuck, I hope I said that right to turn her on. Oh man, she's going to think I'm a beta. I've been replying back too quickly. Like when you're secure with yourself, you don't care about any of that shit. But, the manosphere is going to manosphere.
she has to suppress a lot of her natural born hardwiring and evolutionary desire for the alpha bad boy. She has to suppress that for the safer beta provisioner, because usually it's because she wants to have a family. She wants to be a mother. She doesn't want to be out there at the bars and clubs. It's not really her scene. And I've dated girls like that. It's like, that's just not their scene. They don't want to be there. They might go once in a blue moon for like a girlfriend's birthday party or some kind of event, but she's not there every weekend like a lot of these damaged women and future damaged women are, right? A lot of the women who are damaged, a lot of these girls, I'd say overwhelmingly, are former party girls, right? They used to go to these clubs and bars and venues all the time. Whereas the good girl, this is not her scene. So it's not like she doesn't want to date a guy like that. It's not like the guy, like the alpha bad boy, wouldn't get her all hot and heavy, but she's choosing not to. She's suppressing that because her desire to have a family and raise children is much, much more important than her passion for a guy who's like a lying, cheating.
Okay. Now, I mean, what he's saying isn't necessarily false. But here's the thing. It's not, okay, suppress. That's an interesting word to use there, but it's more like sacrifice, right? So if you want to get married, whether you're a man or a woman, you have to sacrifice your single life, right? It's on the chopping block. You sacrifice it, you kill it, it's gone. You no longer have the freedom to do what you did when you were single. So you have to suppress the old you. So for men, it's the same exact thing. So if you're used to fucking a different chick every night, but then you meet a girl and you're like, okay, I want a relationship. I've got to get this shit together. I got to stop fucking different girls every night. I got to take this girl serious. Then you have to suppress your desire to hook up with different girls every night, right? So, if it's a woman that's single and she likes going out and partying, and yeah, when she gets drunk, she becomes a sex pot and she likes attention from chads and she goes home and screws hot guys and does a lot of shit. And then if she wants a relationship, she has to suppress the want to do that. I mean, but that's normal. It's like being an adult. It's called discipline. You're not sacrificing it. You're upgrading it to be a responsible adult in a relationship. True. But the temptation to do that stuff is always going to be there. Like, I mean, every woman, I guarantee you, when she's in a relationship, she's had men from the past reach out to her and she has to, kind of think about it for a second and say, I wish I could, but I can't. I'm in a relationship now. So, there's still that temptation, I think, but I think that's always going to be there.
Abusive jerk, right? As for these women who are damaged, right? Damaged goods, again, they don't have to be over 30 to be damaged. They could be on the road to becoming damaged, right? They could be on the road to becoming former hotties. They could still be in their 20s and they could still, they could be on that trajectory to becoming post-wall DG, right? Damaged goods. Those are the type of women that love the lying, abusive, unfaithful.
I think it's funny that he uses abbreviations like that. DG. Like, yo, DG, bro. Yo, she's DG, bro. Bro, I heard she's DG. She's damaged goods, bro. It's like, who talks like that? Shout out 33 Secrets. Respect to you and salute to you. Go check out his channel.
Disloyal, I'm banging all your friends behind your back kind of guy, right? Those are the kind of girls that will literally push aside her own SMV to be with a guy like that who's really just destructive and is not going to be a good impact, in her life. He's not going to be a good influence in her life, right? And yes, I'm using the term alpha. Obviously, a guy like that is not, we can't really call him alpha. I'm just kind of using that term loosely just to describe that type of guy who is getting this hot girl, to really push aside like the guys who would be better for him, right? But make no mistake about it. I mean, a lot of these women these days, they've been brainwashed. They've been socially engineered by the mainstream media to believe that, hey, YOLO, I don't need to get married. I don't need to, I don't need the good guy. I don't need to have a family and all this. And then they waste.
That is true. That is 100% true. Women are born with an immense amount of value, and they don't know what kind of value they have. But every time they go out and they spread their legs, they do lose a little bit of that value. And women out there don't want to admit it, but men value, what men value in a woman, I would say in this day and age, the top three things are, does she stay in good shape? Does she have a genuine loving and caring personality, or is she just a narcissistic user? And then 3, purity. So the quality of the person she is, does she stay in good shape, and is she virtuous? If she maintains those 3, she's going to have very high value. If she doesn't, the value is going to go down. And that's not really my words. That's just an accumulation of concentrated data from statistics that I pulled out of my ass. That's an ass pull.
Their prime, like the height of their sexual marketplace value, they waste that, the prime of their physical attractiveness, on these type of guys who deep down in their hearts, they know are never going to stick around. They know are just using them for sex, for money, free place to live, right? They know they're just using them. This is why they end up becoming damaged goods, because they make very, very piss poor decisions when it comes to dating. And you can't feel sorry for these chicks, man. You can't. And you can't be one of those, like, you know, like Captain Save-A-Hose who comes along when she's already like post-wall, DG, damaged goods, in her 30s, and then try to save her because that's what, you know, The View and CNN is telling you what a good man does. No, that's what a stupid man does, okay? That's what a dumb man does. He goes and saves former hotties. And you can never save these chicks, guys. Even you guys who try to save these former hotties, you think you've struck gold because you got this girl in her, it's like 38, still looks good, and you think you struck gold, like she's finally ready to settle down. Yeah, wait till you move in with that chick. Wait till you start dating her and see the kind of bullshit that she pulls on you. You'll feel like you're back in high school with the cheating, the lying, the hiding the cell phone, password protecting all of her, like, electronic.
I don't know about that. See, there's a lot of projection, tons of projection in the manosphere. It's like, wait till you get in a relationship with her and you got to deal with all the lying and the cheating. Brother, my brother, it sounds like the girl you're dealing with is playing you. Okay. You're getting played. And if you're a dating coach and that's what you're projecting to your audience, I don't think you're in the right field. I just don't. Like, if your results aren't good, like if your results with women aren't overwhelmingly positive, abundant, loving, and just amazing, you shouldn't be a dating coach. You shouldn't do it. You know, if your results with women are, yo, these women are all fucking crazy bitches, bro, and they cheat on you and they fight you and they disrespect you and they treat you like shit, these bitches are just delusional. That's your experience. Okay. Your experience is you get disrespected. You are, for some reason, a guy that women have determined unworthy of being respected. You are unworthy of being respected in their eyes. So if you're going to be a dating coach, shouldn't you get that correct first? You know, and why is this the advice? Like when we talk about women and how they are, why is it that we talk about the damaged ones? Because he's acknowledging, he's like, yeah, you know, it's only the damaged ones. But it's like, shouldn't, as a dating coach, shouldn't one of your top priorities be to help men identify red flags in crazy women and damaged women and say, look, if they're damaged, this is what you're going to deal with, so stay away from it. Instead, it's like, yo, here's how you deal with damaged women. You know, you got to fuck them in the ass because her ex did not fuck her in the ass, and you have to make a larger imprint on her. So fuck her in the ass. I don't, you know, they have like these weird ideas of like, you have to, you know, be more alpha than the next guy. So you have to have this like crazy, I don't know, fucking weird thing. But, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Her voicemail, hiding like her social media from you, blocking you so you can't see it. Yeah. You tell me how that works out for you.
Okay. If she hides her social media from you, I will take it a step further. And, you know, I'm not perfect. I've had some pretty bad encounters, just like all of us have, right? Every man and woman has had bad encounters. Doesn't make you a bad person to have a bad encounter. Sometimes the shit just happens, right? But one thing I've noticed is if a woman ever blocks you or deletes you from Snapchat or deletes you from social media, never, ever talk to her again. Unless she's doing it because you cheated on her, or you did something crazy, right? But if just out of the blue she blocks you or she deletes you, there's one of two things that's taking place. Either one, she has something to hide, so she's blocking you so you can't see what she's doing because she's probably fucking somebody else. Or two, she's just fucking crazy and she plays manipulative, childish games. But there are no other possible answers, okay? Normal people don't just delete you or block you. they'll have a conversation with you. They'll be like, hey, this is not working out. So, I think, maybe we should part ways. And I do delete my exes because I don't want them to be a problem for the new person that I'm dating. They'll have an adult conversation with you. But people that just fucking block you and do shit like that, they're usually crazy or they're dishonest.
That's usually your first sign right there is look at the girl's dating history. I mean, that's one thing I would do when I meet a girl is I'll start quizzing her about her dating history. I'll start kind of asking her like, hey, tell me about your last relationship. What was your longest relationship? What was your shortest relationship? What's the youngest guy you've ever dated? What's the oldest guy you ever dated? And then I'll kind of peruse a little deeper and I'll say, why did that relationship end? What happened? What did he do? And if I hear the same story over and over, like, oh, he was cheating on me. Oh, I caught him stealing money from me. Oh, I caught him lying. Oh, he was banging my best friend. Things like that. If you see this pattern of behavior, there's a reason for that. And if you think you're going to come in and turn this hoe into a housewife, you are surely mistaken, Mr.
Okay, I think we can end this one on that note. I don't know what else he could possibly share with us on that. That was some very enlightening information. We'll be back with some other things to react to after these messages.
Would you like one of these?
I think a Tic Tac is clearly better than a Certs.
Oh, yeah.
No, really. With only 1.5 calories, Tic Tac freshens your breath just as well as that does.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, let's see. I'm almost convinced. Oh, right. I am convinced.
Tic Tac,
I'm gone. I'm history for now.
the incredible 1.5 calorie breath mint.
Now this is the fear snake, the most venomous snake in the world. One bite from him and it's all over. No! Oh, no worries, mate. Luckily, we've had the anti-venom sent from America via FedEx. In my line of work, if you're not absolutely sure, you're absolutely dead. Oh, crikey. It appears we've used a different courier who hasn't arrived yet. It's okay because...
I don't know how you do it. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got a buck? You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, as the old days before old 45 wasn't the most hated man in the world. And yeah, that Steve Irwin commercial didn't age very well, did it? He ended up getting stung by a stingray and killed by one of those animals. Class act. Anyways, guys, in the manosphere, you guys have to understand, we're pushing things to new heights. Teaching guys all sorts of new things. And in this short video here, this motherfucker is teaching motherfuckers how to stand. Yes, he is teaching motherfuckers how to stand. Imagine how big of an incel you would have to be to watch another man to learn how to fucking stand.
Stop standing like a nerd. Try this body language hack to look more attractive. Most guys.
Stop standing like a nerd, he says. You know what's funny about that? It's like, stop standing like a nerd. That is, stop standing like a nerd. If you are concerned with how you stand, like if I stand like a nerd, but I know damn well I can still hook up with plenty of hot chicks and I can kick most of the dudes' asses in the room. Do you think I'm so insecure that I'm fucking worried about how I'm standing? But that's a side note.
when they're standing, they look awkward. They don't know what to do with their hands, feet's weird, and overall this just looks weak and submissive. So instead, what you want to do is offset your feet, then lean back slightly on your back foot and keep one hand in your pocket. Having this body language is going to make you look less anxious, calm, relaxed, and dominant. You can do this whenever you're waiting in line.
Calm, relaxed, and dominant.
Just standing. So be sure to try that one out and follow.
Yeah, but if you're so weak that you have to stand a certain way in order to put off an image that you're dominant. By the way, we're drinking a Pacifico tonight. If you have to stand a certain way to pretend like you're dominant, what's going to actually happen when a real alpha male comes in your presence? Like, bro, I'm standing tough. I'm standing like a hard ass right now, bro. I'm standing like a hard ass. You can't just walk up to me and start a fight with me, bro. Like, do you think that's actually going to work? Like, you and your lady are standing there at the bar and this like badass bully walks up and smacks your girl on the ass. Is the way you stand really, is that going to make a difference? Manosphere guys are teaching you incels how to fucking stand. Oh man, I love the Manosphere. This place is awesome. What else do we have? We'll go with another short really quick. Hold on, let's pull this up. You guys can see it. What all women want from a female's perspective.
There's only one thing that all women want. People will tell you that they want money, they want someone tall, they want someone strong. The reality of hypergamy for a woman is only by one metric. It's our ability to manipulate a man. Yeah, we will only respect men we can't manipulate. You can be shorter than us, you can be poorer than us, you can be dumber than us in all other regards. But if we can't trick you, we'll still give you some respect. But if you're richer than us, taller than us, got more degrees and more qualifications, but we can trick you and we can manipulate you and we can derive resources, we cannot see you as a body to respect. The problem with men is they are far more naive than women. Majority of women, if you tell them that I saw your boyfriend talking to this girl, within 2 minutes she's investigating, and within 5 minutes she's screaming down the phone at him. You tell that to
Here's the sad reality.
All right, I'm going to tell you why.
There's only one.
Why that video there is bullshit, and it's not because what she's saying is wrong. Because what she's saying is probably very true for highly narcissistic women that, you know, are just fucking crazy. But what she's doing is providing an excuse for women to manipulate and trick men. All right. So she's saying, yeah, I like to manipulate and trick men. And if I can get away with it, I'll never respect them. But in reality, if she can get away with it, she's going to use them. And I don't think she respects anyone. She doesn't respect herself if she's a fucking manipulator and a user. You know, somebody that respects themselves carries himself with dignity and respect, self-respect. She doesn't. But what she's doing furthermore is she's creating an idea in her predominantly male audience's minds that it's normal for a woman to manipulate you. And it's up to you to be the, you know, strong-willed alpha male that can detect the manipulation. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But here's the deal. Never give a woman a second chance if she tries to manipulate you. So if this girl is a fucking queen,
Oh, fuck yeah.
but she's trying to manipulate you, just realize she's an immature little bitch, you know, and she's lost her chance. It's a shit test. You know, call me a sucker. I'll have, you know, a lot of times I'll have shit. You know, I had not too long ago, a girl asked me if she can borrow money. She's a pretty close friend, pretty good person, I thought. I'm like, how much do you need to borrow? Oh, $100. Okay. I let her borrow it. She paid me back on payday when she got paid. So that was a good deal. But let's say she didn't. let's say she said, can I borrow $100? In my mind, I am well aware that some people will use you. Some people will pretend that they're honest people and they'll ask to borrow some money and never pay you back. I'm aware of that. Doesn't mean I'm getting manipulated or tricked. As a matter of fact, I'm shit testing her. When are you going to pay me back? Friday? Okay, perfect. Friday rolls around. She hasn't reached out. She's failed the shit test. Okay. If she were to come over to my house and reach into a cookie jar that has money in it and take a couple $100 out, I would never know she did it. But in this situation, I have caught her hand in the cookie jar. I know who she is. She's exposed who she is. Failed the shit test. Sure, she can pay me back if she wants, but I know what she's up to now. You know, if she's avoiding me and doesn't want to pay me back, she's failed. So it's not, it's not that you should necessarily like spend all of your time investigating if a woman is manipulating you or using you. You should be smart enough to have yourself covered, because you can't control who's going to manipulate you or who's, you can't control how respectful of a person that is, so just have yourself covered and cut people loose if they're not respectful. All right. Let's see if there's anything else to watch. Oh, I want to know why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. That sounds like a good thing for me to learn. I think we're all going to learn something together. All right. Can you guys see that there on the screen? All right, let's move it over here. Guys, Mr. Spade here is going to teach us why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. We're going to learn something here.
Why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Low-key, I've watched his channel. I mean, some of it's kind of corny, manosphere, red-pilled stuff. But he does a lot of stuff. He makes like rap songs and stuff. He's actually like, he works pretty hard, and I think he's done a better job at, building an audience based on him actually working and deserving it than a lot of manosphere people have. He's at least he's authentic. I'll give him that. But I think a lot of times people reach Sigma males versus alpha males. Like, that's kind of corny, but let's see what happens.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, press the like button at the end, press the subscribe button at the end, and press the notifications button at the end. Okay. Today, we're going to be talking about why Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Now, a lot of people didn't even know that Sigma males existed until last week. A lot of guys didn't, but a lot of guys did know. So we're having this debate in the manosphere about alphas and sigmas. So today we're going to go ahead and break down the alphas. And
nobody in the manosphere has ever been debating alpha males versus sigma males. No, that's just a reach for content. No man believes that there's a such thing as a sigma male. That's just a content creator talking point.
Sigmas. Now, to most of you guys, your definition of an alpha male is a guy who has money, who has women, and who is good looking. That's what you've been taught an alpha male is. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to.
Guy that has money. What he say?
An alpha male is. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to break down those who has women and who is good looking. Alpha male is a guy who has money, who has women,
has
and
women,
who is good looking.
And is good looking.
That's
a guy who has money, has women, and is good looking. Really? I thought I would have thought an alpha male had more to do with like being tough, like being a hard ass that other men respected. Other men fear and respect. And probably get some girls too. But he said has money, has women, and is good looking. Is that what he said? I forget already. Like I'm got a bad memory. What do you say? Has money, has women, and is good looking.
Your definition of an alpha male is a guy who has money, who has women, and who is good looking. That's what you've been taught an alpha male is.
Like Justin Bieber, like Justin Bieber is an alpha male. Like boy bands are alpha males. Justin Timberlake is an alpha male. Like I consider those type of guys to be beta males. I would say like an alpha male might not be good looking and he might not have money. He probably has women, but he's just like the badass bad boy, tough guy. Or yeah, this is like a kind alpha male. You could say Duke Nukem is like an asshole alpha male, but like G.I. Joe is like an alpha male with character. I don't know.
What we're going to do is we're going to break down those little characteristics. All right. Can beta males have money? Yes. Majority of the successful men in the world are beta males. You have to understand, no matter if you're alpha, no matter if you're sigma, you're beta, omega, delta, zelta, wherever these mindsets are, mid-tau, red pill, blue pill, it's all mindsets. When your mind change, so does the type of guy that you are. All right. It's all about how confident you are.
Your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts.
Are to society when it comes to these different mindsets. But when it comes to the definition of them and what you've been taught, every man can have money and still be weak. Every man can have women and still be weak. A lot of you beta guys had women. The women just used you. When it comes to an alpha male doesn't get used by a woman. Now, when it comes to good looks, how many beta males out there are good looking? A lot of beta males. So when it comes to the money, when it comes to the women, and it comes to the good looks, they do not apply to an alpha male, nor do they apply to a beta male, because these are things that can exist in every sign. So we're going to take that and throw it to the side.
I just pinned the message for you to call in. So between hour number 1 and hour number 2, we want people to call in with dating advice. So we're going to hold off the panel where everybody calls in and bullshits for a little bit later on. But people that want to call in and have their questions asked live on the air, that's who the link is for right now.
I don't want you to use that as definition. What we're going to break down is the psychology of things. All right. When it comes to alpha and beta, the alpha males lead the beta males, period. All right. Sigma males are a form of alpha males. The difference is alphas are known for lions for a reason, because lions conquer everything around them. That's what they do. When it comes to the beta male, the alpha conquers the beta male and uses the beta male to get ahead. The alpha and the beta male are part of the herd of life. They're part of.
I don't know why when I listen to shit like this, I think of like little kids playing in a sandbox and being like, the alpha male over here is the leader of the beta males, and all of these beta males over here, they want to follow this alpha male. And I built a castle over here for the alpha male, and these beta males are just here. Do you have any beta males? I have 2 alpha males here. Look, I'm playing with these alpha males here, these action figure alpha males. Do you have any beta males so we can have a beta male, alpha male, and sigma males and build a kingdom and save the princess? Okay. Like, have you ever talked to little kids? They're just like playing there and it's like their imaginations. That's honestly like, that's what he sounds like here.
The in crowds, they're part of the herd. So inside of the crowd, there's always leaders. And amongst that leader will be the alpha male. The alpha.
Like imagine sitting there and you go over to like your aunt's house and there's like a little kid playing on the floor. And like the little kid wants attention, so they like walk up to you and like, hey, do you know about alpha males and beta males? Yeah, here. I have 4 alpha males here, and these guys conquer. These ones are the conquerors, and these beta males, they're good guys here. And you're like, okay. Because the kid is just being a kid, and you're like, cool. Cool, heck yeah.
Alpha male is what leads the beta males. When a beta male wants to emulate an alpha male, they want to appear stronger. They want to appear more powerful, which is why in the gym, you have a lot of beta males that take the steroids, the creatine, live in the gym so they can get big and look different. So they can.
Most of the dudes on their gear at the gym are alpha males. I think it's an alpha male trait to like do whatever it takes. Like a beta male is going to be too scared to take steroids because he's going to be, he's going to think like, oh, it's going to have side effects or it's going to give you cancer. It's going to cause me problems. Whereas an alpha male is like, fuck that. Let's put on as much fucking muscle as possible. Size matters. Let's be the strongest motherfucker at the gym. Let's do whatever it takes. Motherfuckers.
Put off a masculine aura because that's what alphas do. Now, let's go back to the lion. When a lion wants to conquer or scare people, he roars. That's what alpha males do. Alpha males talk the loudest. Alphas are more aggressive than beta males. When a beta male tries to argue with an alpha male gets louder, or an alpha male could be more physical.
I do want to say shout out to Anthony Spade. I do think Anthony Spade seems like a genuinely nice guy, a cool guy, not necessarily a bullshitter. I mean, I understand it's hard to come up with content in the manosphere sometimes, so we got to make videos like this. It's a slow week. Views are going down. The term Sigma male is being searched all over the internet. Let's pop out a video. But I mean, it is something that's not hard to make fun of. I'll put it like that. I bet you he regrets me. I bet you he took this video down because it says re-uploaded. And I don't even think this is his channel. No, this is Drain Gang Archive, Drain Gang, whatever that is. I bet you he took this video down because he was embarrassed by it.
Because an alpha male is going to intimidate. So when it comes to just the mindset of an alpha male, what I want you to think about is the lion. The lion conquers other lionesses, and then he forms his own group. You have to look at it like a gang. Look at the Bloods and the Crips. Most of those guys are beta males from broken homes, but they're led by an alpha male, which would be the toughest guy in the group. That goes right back to wolves. Wolves are led by alpha males when they roll in pack. And the lone wolf that rolls by himself is actually a sigma. All right. Now we're getting to the concepts.
I think an alpha male is a guy that, like Neo said, has strong character. I would just say, I would sum it up by saying an alpha male is a dominant male. He has a dominant presence. Maybe he's dominant socially, or he's dominant physically, but he's dominant. That's an alpha male. A beta male is a guy who's not very dominant. He's more on the submissive side. I think that's just where it's at. He's the guy that backs down, falls to back. He's a submissive dude. An alpha male is an aggressive, dominant guy. I think a sigma male, if we were to, even create this category, I would say a sigma male is a less charismatic alpha male. So the alpha male has the charisma and the social skills to actually like be dominant and be assertive, be loud and aggressive. Whereas the sigma male is like kind of wishes he could do that, but he can't. So he creates the term, well, I'm a sigma. That's why, that's why I'm not quite as good as the alpha. It's good. I could be, but I'm a sigma. Shout out to LeBrian with the $10 super chat. We appreciate you, sir. If guys would sincerely deal with women that are sexually attracted to them, all of these other techniques the manosphere teaches is not necessary. Facts, facts, facts. I agree with that 100%. Z's guitar account with the $10 super chat. I do enjoy watching the alphas lose all their gains after they get off of a cycle because they didn't lift natty long enough to build a solid base. Stay natty, bros. And salute to you, Z's guitar account. I agree with you 100%. I don't know if I enjoy it. I almost feel bad for them. You know, I see it happen all the time. I see that skinny, weak dude. And look, I don't make fun of people for being skinny and weak. I'm natural, and I worked my ass off to have a bench press over 315. And when I see some skinny guy that benches like 200, 205, maybe 225 one time, and then all of a sudden he packs on 30 pounds of muscle in 2 months and he's bench pressing, 350. It's annoying because it's like, wait, I put all of this work in to have a heavy bench press, and this fucking clown just hops on drugs and now he's stronger than me. It's annoying. But I feel bad for them when they get off of it because it always happens to all of them. They take it, they feel like Superman. They're these big, strong badasses lifting this heavy weight. The girls are looking at them. All the dudes are like, damn, bro, you're fucking swole. And their whole self-worth is attached to the size of their muscles. And then their blood pressure goes up. They can't sleep at night. They don't feel good. They realize, oh shit, it's time to come off the steroids. So they start researching how to come off the steroids and keep your gains. They're on the internet. PCT, post-cycle therapy. How do I keep my gains? How do I not get erectile dysfunction? All of this shit. And they do their best. But 2 weeks after they're off the steroids, 90% of the gains are gone. They can't bench press through over 300 anymore. They're back down to their original numbers. No women are checking them out anymore because they look like shit. They got this flabby skin. There's no muscle inside of it. And no dudes are walking up to them and saying, damn, bro, you're swole. Instead, people are looking at him like, ugh, what happened? What happened to that guy? He used to be jacked. And you can tell. You can tell how they feel on the inside. It's sad. But happens all the time. That's why you should stay natural. And look, there are such diminishing returns, for all of you people out there that are, thinking about getting a gym membership, changing your physique up, changing the way you look, diminishing returns. So if you're overweight or if you're skinny and like skinny fat and you just don't look that good and you decide you're going to start working out, great decision. That's good for your health. It's good for the way you look. It's good for your character. It's good. It helps develop work ethic, discipline, all that. It's great for you. So great decision. I'm happy for you. But you'll notice that after if you achieve a physique that is like athletic looking, not super muscular, maybe kind of buff, maybe normal people think you're a little bit buff, but just athletic looking, maybe from the right angle, you have a little bit of a six pack, you got a little bit of vascularity, you can see your pecs, you get, your biceps are showing a little bit. You don't have to be huge, but you're going to be at a point where women find you fuckable. And it's diminishing returns after that. You can't just like keep putting on muscle and be like, well, I'm going to take steroids and get buffer and buffer and buffer. And the buffer I get, the more women are going to want to fuck me. No, it's just diminishing returns after that. You reach a certain level where it's like, okay, you look athletic and healthy. The end. Nobody cares. You've peaked. So there's no reason to take steroids unless your ego says, I want to be stronger than the other dudes. And I want other dudes to walk up to me and say, damn, bro, you look swole. Because that's all that's going to happen.
You can be broke and be an alpha male. See, your Chads and Tyrones are alpha males. They may not even be doing better than a beta male, but being that they have a dominant mindset, this is what women are attracted to. They're not attracted to their money. They're not attracted to their looks. They're attracted to their dominant mind.
Oh, fuck yeah.
because it shows strength. So when you're dealing with an alpha is a person that's constantly aiming to conquer and does not allow anyone to conquer him or her. But inside of that trait, you have sigma males. Sigma males are the alpha males that don't want to conquer. They want to be on their own. Some alpha males thrive off the conquerorship, but then you have strong individuals, which are sigma males.
You know, the dudes that just got red pilled, like they've just went down the manosphere rabbit hole, and you're talking to them and they're just going on and on and on about like hypergamy and, you know, all women are like that. And you're just like talking to them and it's like, bro. And in their minds, they're like, fuck yeah, I know so much about women now. And you're just like, dude, come on. And you know damn well when they're having conversations with women, that's what they're talking about. Like imagine you're on a date with a woman and you're like, so do you like alpha males or beta males? You know, I consider myself more of an alpha male. I like to dominate and conquer. You know, I consider myself a leader amongst men. My brother, now he's a beta male. He's kind of a beta male. He's weak. I'm the dominant one. I picked up the dominant genes. And women are just looking at you like, you're a fucking idiot. This is why the only thing that matters is that the two of you are attracted to each other. And then beyond that, it just comes to, are you mature enough to actually have a relationship? You know, do you have enough character to have a relationship? Attraction, and then your character and who you are. Don't worry about this stuff. But anyways, let's go on.
Sigma males gain their power off of loneliness because Sigma males are not looking to conquer any and everything but its own. That's why it connects more with a tiger. A tiger does not roll in packs unless it's mother and cubs until they go off on their own. Majority of tigers, leopards.
See, again, imagine you walk into your cousin's house and her son's sitting there on the floor playing with toys. He hasn't had any attention all day. You know, mom's been cleaning the house and dad's at work or whatever. And you walk in there and he's just a kid wanting attention. And he's like, Uncle LFA. Lions are like alpha males and tigers are like more like sigma males. I got my sigma male tiger here and he's got a big tribe full of tigers. And these are beta males over here. Rrr. Do you like alpha males? Watch, I'm building a castle. We have the alpha male at the top and we have sigma males and beta males here. Are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome, young man. Keep it going, buddy. Heck yeah. Alpha males.
Jaguars. They move individually. Now, what you must know about the tiger lives longer than the lion. The tiger.
Uncle LFA, did you know that the tiger lives longer than the alpha? Why is that, Johnny? Why is that? Well, the alpha has more stress because the alpha male is always in charge. The beta male, oh, fuck, I don't know. I guarantee you he took this video down. I guarantee you he watched it and got trolled the fuck out of him and he took it down. I would have taken it down for sure. I've had some pretty bad ones too. You know, when we're hard up for content, we're not sure what we should put out. Sometimes we put out some fucking weird shit. The cougar outlives them both. You would go there.
It's also bigger than the lion. The maximum size for a lion that you're probably going to see is 350 pounds. When it comes to a Siberian tiger, which is probably the biggest tiger, they're going to get up to 700 pounds. The average lifespan for an alpha lion.
Wow. I think he totally lost track of what he was even talking about here. He's just talking about animals now.
It's going to be 16 years. The average lifespan for a tiger is going to be 22. Why? Less damaging. less trouble, less drama, easier life. You have to understand, alphas stay in more trouble because they constantly have to prove their dominancy. That's why I tell you, you don't have to have money to be an alpha male. Anybody could be an alpha male. But when you're a Sigma, you have to always be on top of your game because you have no distractions. This is why Sigmas are more attractive. It's because they have nothing to prove to nobody but themselves. To be a Sigma male, you have to be self-confident in yourself, which means that you don't walk around with your head down. You walk around with your head high. The difference between the Sigma and the Alpha, the Sigma does not want to be seen. It has the same power as a regular Alpha, but it's not looking to be popular. It likes to stick by itself.
Uncle LFA, the Sigma has just as much power as the regular Alpha and more than the Beta. That's really interesting, Johnny. That's great. That's great. Where's your mom? That's great.
Still get a lot of moves accomplished. That's what makes the Sigma male way more attractive than the Alpha male, because the Sigma male has a lot of mystery. You have to understand, Sigmas is more of a mental game to life. Alpha males is more of a dominant thing to life. They're not trying. Alpha males want to dominate everything. Sigmas want to dominate quietly. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to draw in the attention. Now, can you be a Sigma male and can you be an Alpha male from a Beta? Yes, you can. Why? Because it's mindsets.
Uncle LFA, the Beta male wants to become an Alpha male, and later he'll become a Sigma male. But it comes down to his mindset. What should we tell him? How can we transform the Beta male into an Alpha male to a Sigma male?
If someone tells you you cannot be born an Alpha, you cannot be born a Sigma, they're right. Everybody's born a Beta because you have to be led. What makes most men Alpha is actually being rejected. It's actually going through the rough parts of life. It's getting hit and getting back up, getting hit and getting back up. It's going through so much pain as a Beta that it makes you stronger. And then as you get older, you become more dominant. Most men are going to be Beta males until the ages of 25 to 30 when you really start discovering yourself. Now, when you come out of this Beta phase and you start moving towards an Alpha phase, what's going to make the determination? If you're an Alpha male, you're just going to be strong and dominate everything around you. But if you're a Sigma male, you're strictly going to focus on the success, your dreams, traveling, learning more about life. Those are what tigers do. They spend more time hiding. Lions are constantly walking around, roaring, showing that dominancy. See, Beta males, when they go out and buy the flashy cars, they go in the gym and get big, and then they try to portray this role of toughness. They're trying to mimic what an Alpha male is doing when an Alpha male is running around throwing their success in your face. A Sigma male doesn't throw his accomplishments in your face. 9 times out of 10, people do not know anything about a Sigma male.
Z's guitar account. So far, he's the stream sponsor. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate the support. You guys keep it going. This ninja giving a 10-point thesis structure on red pillology. How long is this video, LOL? Do you want me to end it? It's got like 2 more minutes.
The only way you're going to learn about a Sigma male, you have to be a person that nitpicks a Sigma male's brain, because a Sigma male is not just going to always come out and say, hey, I'm this, or be opinionated about things. If it doesn't affect their day-to-day life, most Sigma males will not even get involved in a conversation, will not even get involved in a confrontation, will not even debate. 9 times out of 10, you will not know a Sigma male is in the room, because the Alpha male does too much in order to prove dominancy when the Sigma male does nothing. The Sigma male is
this Sigma male. On a serious note, it's like Sigma male is like brainwashing, to where it's like, you fucking alphas won't quit talking to the girls. God damn it. These fucking alphas are just keep fucking stealing all the attention from the girls and fucking them. God damn it. Why don't you learn how to be a Sigma like me? Okay. Shut the fuck up, alpha. Stop fucking the girls. They want a Sigma like me deep down. They just don't know they do yet. You just wait. Once they're done with you, once they're done getting used and abused by you alpha males, they're going to know. The Sigma male that's quiet over here off in the corner, that's the one they really want.
prime example of killing people with success. See, a Sigma male ain't gonna brag about what he got, but you may see him as something nice. That's what you have to understand. Women attract more to the Sigma male because the Sigma male has more mysterious things going on with him that she cannot identify with. See, when it comes to alpha males, women are going to be so used to alpha males, it's unreal. They're going to be used to the loud guy, the guy with the muscles, the guy that's trying to intimidate everybody. Women are going to be used to that. But they do it so much. This is why women go to beta males and control beta males, because beta males may have the money. Beta males may have the look too, but beta males may be weak inside. The only difference is alphas are more strong inside. When it comes to the Sigma male, you don't know what they're thinking. Why? Because they move alone. Sigmas do not focus on relationships. Sigmas do not focus on going to the club. They do not focus on being seen. They do not like being part of the in crowd, even though they gain the same success. They're more attractive because they're the biggest mysterious mindset that a woman can never figure out. When it comes to behavior, one thing that a woman masters when it comes to a guy is his behavior. So they treat men off of men's behavior patterns. This is why women can constantly win over beta guys, and they can piss off a alpha male because of their learned behavior. But she can't figure the Sigma male out because he's moving at his own beat. He's moving at his own drum, and he barely speaks. So she's constantly chasing something that she can't have with a Sigma. And that's the difference between a Sigma, an alpha, and a beta. We're going to go ahead and nip this in the bud because this is Sigma Nation. You must decide. You're going to be an alpha or you're going to be a Sigma. The Sigma will always be successful. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Hasta la vista.
All right. No need to make fun of the guy, guys. He's legit. He is a nice guy. I've seen some of his videos, and you know, he does seem like a nice guy. We all make embarrassing content sometimes, but that's definitely pretty bad. Z's Guitar account with another super chat. Sir, you are keeping us going. Meanwhile, in the other room, his alpha roommate banging a baddie. Sad but true. Sad but true. But eventually she'll wake up and she'll realize the only reason the Sigma male wasn't fucking her is because he's minding his own business. You know, Sigma male's focused on his business, and that's why she finds him so irresistible. Yeah, whatever. Okay. For the next 45 minutes, we're taking calls. If you want to call in with dating advice related questions to discuss your issue live on the air, you may do so by clicking the link at the top of the chat pinned. I'll be back after these messages.
The all-new Adult Fun Club, where today's discreet singles find what they're looking for. 1-800-FREE-LOVE. Are you up for some late-night conversation? Or would you like to listen and let me do the rest? 1-800-FREE-LOVE. It's private. It's confidential. It's adult late-night fun. 1-800-FREE-LOVE. Call now. We're waiting. Mature adults only.
There's a new pet. Chia. Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun and easy. Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow. And now grow a whole collection of fun with chia teddy bears, puppies, kittens, rams, bulls. There's even a chia tree to keep your pets company. Chia Pets and Trees, the pottery that grows.
The Chia Pet and Chia Tree are available at Kmart, Rite Aid, Ames, and Woolworth. Makes a great gift.
Welcome back to the show. Hope you guys enjoyed those ads. I try to keep throwing new ones in every week. Give you guys nostalgic memories of your childhood if you're in my age group. And you know, those phone sex lines, man, they get me every time. And all the guys out there, you know what it was like as a teenager on a Friday night watching the USA Network movie, a late night movie, and those commercials would come on. They were erotic. You didn't have porn. There was no such thing as porn back then. That was the most erotic that you had. Till Skinamax came on and you got to see some tits. But that was going to be later. It was going to be around like 12 or 1. But until then, what he had was phone sex. Do they still have those? I'd like for somebody to call 1-800-BIG-TITS and find out if they still have those. Here, I'll do it myself. 1-800-BIG-TITS.
Access portal to hot girls with really big tits. Send you a sexy pic of me? Press 1 now. If you're over 18.
They still do those. That's crazy. They send pictures now, porn pictures. You know, that would be a hell of a cool job. We need to figure that out, you know, figure out how to develop our own phone sex line. And, you know, we'll hire operators. Fellas, you can be operators, homosexual or transsexual. My name is Chandra. We can charge $9.99 a month or $9.99 a minute. And of course, I'll take a 15% cut, but you can take the rest. Let's figure out how to do that. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I know there were some questions early on, and I missed them because we were busy reacting to videos, but I know I saw some questions. Loops, well, and we had the guy from last week that said he was going on a date this week. He was going to call in while he was on a date. Crack-a-lackin' in the house. Good to have you here, sir. Well, the thing about Richard Cooper, a lot of guys like to call him out when we talk about people charging too much for their shit. Richard Cooper ran a debt consolidation company, I believe. So when he gives advice, it's not usually like pickup artist shit or manosphere shit. Like he's a multimillionaire and he gives people financial advice. So, I mean, he has a lot of wealthy people in his community too. So people that are willing to pay $100 a minute for advice probably have a lot of money. And if they have a lot of money, they're probably smart enough to, make the decision of whether it's worth it or not. They're not just going to get ripped off, and they might, he might give them good advice. So you can knock it if you want. I know Valuetainment charges like $3,000 a minute, like $60,000 a call. But you get to talk to Patrick Bet David. You click the link in the chat if you want to call in, and you can make the decision to go on camera or you can just be audio. Well, the thing about dating advice, most people Most people have a pretty simple problem, and it can be confusing when they're in it. So we've all given dating advice to people. We probably asked for dating advice. You know, most people have a friend, like a best friend, that will give them dating advice, or a brother, or a family member. Because they can see things from the outside looking in, from a non-emotional state. But when you're in the relationship, it's hard to see. You know, everybody's had a sister who was like constantly like getting emotionally abused and manipulated by some dude, right? She's always sitting in the corner fucking crying, and you know, he's hurting her feelings again and shit. And it's like, you're trying to talk sense into her. Like, we can see what's going on here, but you can't seem to see it. You are lost. You're confused. You have no idea what's going on. We're trying to give you the good advice and steer you in the right direction. Yeah. Yep. What the fuck happened to that? Yeah, but if you're a guy out there that just wants to get laid, if that's your objective in life and that's what you're calling people looking for dating advice for, like you're just not getting laid and you want to get laid, the simple advice that I would give to you is call up your friends. If you don't have friends, make friends. Tell them you want to go out and have a drink, go downtown, go to a bar. When you get there, talk to some girls, have drinks, have fun, and take them home and fuck them. That is the $1 million advice. Kung Fu Man, you're live.
Hey.
How's it going?
Yep, I just got the Kung Fu suit on. So.
Nice. Did you go on the date?
Oh, yeah. Yesterday I did. And now.
On Thursday.
Yeah, it was, but she's got family coming in town, and now she's going on vacation for 2 weeks, so she won't see me for 2 weeks. And I think she was rather bored with me because I didn't talk. I listen. I'm more of a listener, and I ask her questions.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, but
I don't want to. I took her to, it says it's a barbecue place, but it's tiny little portions of meat that cost like $72. And I only got about maybe 8 ounces of meat total.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're more worried about the ounces of meat than you are about the girl, because at least shows you have your head on straight.
Yeah. Then my next date, well, I don't have one, but this other chick online, she messaged me. She wants a date. She wants to go to Spaghetti Factory. I told her we can go to the grocery store and eat at your house or my house. If we come to my house.
Hold on. Spaghetti Warehouse or Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, Spaghetti Factory or something. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. And after last night, I feel like I got raped because it cost so much money. I didn't get anything.
$72.
Yeah, it's like Lion's Choice, but 2 times smaller and 4 times more expensive. It's 10 times more expensive than Lion's Choice. Not as yummy.
Not as yummy though. So you took her to what exactly? You said like a steakhouse or something?
Yeah, barbecue. They claim to be barbecue, but all they got is little chicken fingers and rib tips are $4 a piece for each little rib.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did you pick her up?
No, we drove. She met me there.
Okay.
We walked around. We went to Whole Foods. We just walked around a grocery store after dinner, and a big strong.
Whole Foods. No, that is badass. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, what did she wear to the date?
She wore her lawyer suit, dressed like a man. She wears it's like this.
Oh no, that's terrible.
She wore a dress and then this over that like this, and she's like, old lawyer girl.
That's terrible. What did you wear?
Oh, all black. Dress pants. Oh, and a suit coat, like I'm going to church.
Oh, cool. So all black suit coat, like you're going to church, and she dressed like a lawyer, conservative, covering up like a man.
Right. Yeah. She's very manly. I told her job, she makes a lot of money. She's very masculine. And then she stopped and paused and she didn't say anything for a long time. And I said, she's the man.
Mm-hmm.
She really didn't like it.
You put her in her place and let her know that you're the man.
Yeah, I told her next time we're going to her place or my place, and we're getting all you can eat hibachi buffet to go.
Yeah,
to go box for $6.99.
Nice.
Or grocery.
But you're not going to see her for 2 weeks, she said.
Correct. So this weekend is a hike for singles.
Yeah. Are you going to go do that?
Of course, yeah. It's better than going $50 to the club each night and coming up with nothing because I'm not a good dancer.
Yeah. Well, and you got to keep your options open. You got to spend plates. You got to have a rotate. you gotta have a rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, she kept teasing me through the dinner, making gestures with her hands and doing things that I would like her to do. And I was
doing what type of gestures?
Like this stuff. And
yeah.
She's talking about one subject, like she's playing with marshmallows at a campfire, but then she's doing this stuff like with her hands that I would like her to. I'm trying to get that. And I said, wow, I like that. I want that. So I don't know if she's wanting me to come back to her place or just teasing me or getting free attention and spending money on her.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hold on a second. Yeah. When they're doing those gestures, sometimes it's like, what are you doing, girl? Like, she's just trying to tease you and get you excited. But what'd you do when she was giving you those gestures?
Oh, I'm watching very carefully and I'm telling her, I like that. I want that.
Right. Was the gestures that she was giving you, hold on a second. I want to make sure that the chat knows what's going on here. Was it like the one on the screen here? Like that? Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, stuff like that. That's what I need.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd be better off just paying for it. $50, you can buy that, right?
No, yeah, I think it's illegal where you live, so I wouldn't do that. But what'd you do? You didn't, when she was doing that to you, you didn't say anything back?
Oh, I did. Yes, I said I like that. And she does it a different time. I said, I want that. And yeah. Hopefully I don't play it too cool. And I let them come to me and they don't come to me.
Well, you're being a Sigma male. We just watched a video on that. We learned that tonight. So the alpha male is loud and aggressive. And like, so the alpha male would have been like, yeah, bitch, you want my dick in your hand? Yeah. Why don't you pay for dinner and then we'll go out to the car? But, you know, the beta male would have paid for dinner, which is what you were doing. No, I would say you were more of the Sigma though, because you were dressed in all black and, you know, you're spinning plates. So probably what happened is, you know, you're just going to let her come to you and be like, yeah, I know she wants to jack me off, but I'm going to wait and just, you know, let her do it. I'm not going to tell her to do it. I'm just going to let her do it. Probably, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to tell her. I need to be more alpha and just tell her.
No, not alpha. You're a Sigma. We learned about that tonight. So the alpha would have told her. The beta would never tell her. The Sigma just lets her do it because, yeah, that's what she wants. Yeah. Good stuff, though.
So on the single.
Do you have a picture of her?
No, it's not. She's not very attractive and kind of old, like 30 to 40.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just need some massage.
Baggy.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I just any kind of massage would be great, even if it's old fat chicks.
Yeah, for sure. So what's the singles hike gonna be like?
Well, I guess I'll just get as many phone numbers as possible instead of only one, like I did last time at the singles beginner dance class.
It's a dance.
Yeah, it was a singles event, but it's a dance class mixed with games where they say, okay, girls, go up to the boys you like and ask them to dance.
Yeah. Cool. The chat is grilling me. They say that I'm encouraging simpy behavior. Well, but here's the thing. We've learned tonight about Sigma males, which previously I would advise guys to, be more on the alpha side, like dominant, aggressive, kind of go for what they want. But we're leaning more in the Sigma male direction nowadays, to where you just let the girls come to you. The beta male never gets them. The alpha male goes out there and gets them. The Sigma male just says, come on to me, ladies. I'm busy doing my own thing, which I think you would be the perfect candidate for the Sigma grind set.
Yeah, I haven't showed up for my yoga class at community college for 2 weeks, but I showed up today and I'm just keeping to myself, seeing who comes to me, who talks to me, who likes me. One chick said she likes the way I'm dressed because I'm in all black again with the leather jacket, black slacks and black shoes. And the other said bye to me as she was leaving. So only 2 talked to me.
Yeah.
I let them come to me, I guess, because I chase them around and they run away. They tell their friends, don't talk to this creepy guy. He's like Pee Wee Herman.
Really?
Or Mr. Bean. Yeah. When I
really say that.
Well, not this time, but they have before. But yeah, when I chase to them, I go to talk to them, and then they run away, and then I don't want to go to them. I got to let them come to me.
True.
Just gotta dress really nice.
Yeah, the other day I was at the gym and I went to the water fountain between sets, and this girl had came out of the female locker room right by the drinking fountain, and she came and she got a drink, and she was waiting in line behind me to get a drink, and I'm pretty sure she did that because she liked me. She wanted me to talk to her, but I'm a Sigma, so I was going to wait for her to talk to me. Better off that way.
Yeah, I should probably be a front desk receptionist type person at a fitness gym. So everyone comes and says hi to me, and then I can pass my phone numbers out to who's ever chatting me up.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to screw your job up. The key is the key is, as a Sigma male, is, just do your job, go on about your day, be focused on whatever it is you're focused on, especially if you're at the job. You've got a job to do your job. And then as they pass through, let them come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea to, approach a woman and get sexual. I think it's best just to let them come to you. You dig?
Yes, good idea.
You can get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, it's a lot of trouble. They hate that. And then they kick me out of the gyms, and sometimes they pull the fire alarm and they all chase me out of the gym together, all the lifeguards.
Damn.
Just because I talked to one just about food, or like, you want to come to have a hamburger sometime with me? And now I'm getting chased out of the gym. They're trying to get me in trouble.
Damn.
Just asked them to come out for a hamburger.
Yeah. Hamburglar. So you're going to a singles dance event tomorrow.
Sure, yes. It's a walk. This time's a walk. They might have a dance, hopefully a little dance before the walk, That would be great. Play some music.
Where did you find out about the singles event?
Facebook.
Yeah. There's some ladies in the chat. Oh, cool. We'll get back to that again in just a second. There's some ladies in the chat telling you have a big D. Do you know what the red pill is?
A red pill? I don't know.
Well, the red pill, it's like the blue pill is kind of like living in an ignorant bliss and not really knowing what's going on. The red pill is sort of like being aware, reading between the lines and seeing what's really there, kind of knowing what's up in the world. And the girls in the chat are bringing up the dick pill, which when you have a big dick, you can sort of just break the rules because you're a priority gentleman. You're a prioritized man. You know what I mean? So,
should I wear
so if you have the reputation, if you work at the front desk and that's your reputation, it's over for the rest of the guys.
Oh, so I should stuff like a big something like a cucumber down my shorts, so it looks like it's extra large.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, with these little gym shorts, I could just stuff anything down there and look huge.
I think it would work. Normally we have a bunch of people calling in. We can't get them all on. Huge cucumber killer. Okay, so you found out about this event on Facebook. Do you have the name of the event?
What do you mean?
So we can look it up.
Oh, it's like, singles. You just type in singles on Facebook and local singles and groups. You join the local city you're in and they'll have some events, or actually do a DuckDuckGo search and type in your city and then singles events. That way, I don't walk up to someone, ask them, talk to them, and then they say they have a boyfriend. I hate those words.
Yeah. I don't know. I think those singles events are kind of for desperate whores. You're not going to find any like high quality women going to those things.
Yeah, they're pretty fat and old, like over
Yeah.
30.
Over
Some
30,
are
yeah.
60. There's
Yeah,
no one
over
under
30.
30 hardly.
Oh, probably over 130 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Most of them are obese, morbidly obese.
Yeah.
And it's just the leftovers that never got married or anything before. They're over 30, 35. Average age of is 40 probably. It's like 30 ladies, and only maybe 3 of them in the room are 6 hot enough for me. My standards are too high.
Yeah.
But a lot of ladies that are like about almost 200 pounds, they were winking at me and like winking at me and wanting to dance with me, and I was walking over to the one that I want, and she told me no. And then I got the second best one, but now she's leaving. I should have just got all their phone numbers, everyone that comes to me winking at me.
Yeah.
And offer to cook them some food to my house or their house. If they like me enough, they'll say yes, or just a walk in the park or the zoo. Because I spent way too much money on like 3 little small 8 ounces of meat cost me like $75. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. What are some what qualifications would a woman have to go on a date with you?
Well, mostly I just want a massage.
Yeah, and be a good masseuse. So she needs to be a good masseuse. That's
basically
one.
just do whatever I tell her. I'm like, get on your knees. I tell her, get on your knees, and she'll do it.
Submissive.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Submissive, gives a massage. What else? That's just those are trainable features. Like what like intangible concrete features does she have to have?
Oh, definitely painted nails. Got to be red painted nails. Got to have a good nail game. And I guess pretty eyes and face. Just attractive. And yes, that's all.
What's the maximum age limit?
Oh, right now I'm just looking for a massage, maybe 50.
Okay, so under 50, that's not bad. What about can she have children?
Oh, I'd rather not, but I don't really care too much. I'd rather be first on her priority, but
what the hell is going on here? There. Okay. But you're not you're not totally against the children.
I don't really care too much.
Okay, good.
I'm not looking to be a stepdad or nothing, though.
Right. Just recreational use only.
Yes.
Right. Gotcha. Riggs hates you. What's up?
Oh, what's going on?
Just hanging out. Just letting you know you're on now.
Oh, word. Appreciate it. I'll let you guys keep it pushing.
If they playing with tech now again and failing. They keep updating their policies. Yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. I'm definitely not. And guess what? The better shit you buy, the harder it fucking is to use. Who would have thought? You think you buy nice equipment, it's just going to be fucking easy. Nope. Now you need a fucking audio engineer just to hook the shit up. But it's what it is.
Yep, that's true. So what about the swiping left and right dating thing? Yeah, the Facebook thing. They say they want to go on a date with me, but I have to take them to a certain restaurant. And I tell them, let's do something free It doesn't cost any money, or I could buy you some food at the grocery store if you're really hungry. And they say no. Why do they have to have a certain restaurant? Is that a red flag? Should I say no to that?
Hold on.
No.
Shout out to Young Moses with the 279 Canadian ducats. Shout out to you, sir. So if they say no to what you said, they repeat that again.
They want me to take them to like a spaghetti factory or a cheesecake, whatever. They want me to take them to a specific restaurant. And I tell them, no, we could go for a walk, or I could take you to the grocery store, get you some food from a grocery store, whatever you like. And they don't like that. They just, does that mean they're not into me, or they just want to go to a restaurant?
Yeah, dump them. You know, if they demand an expensive date, oh man, the economy is not doing so good. I mean, it depends on what you want. So here's the thing. If just an honest answer to that, to anybody out there that's listening and they're like, well, what do you do if a girl wants you to take her out on like a nice date? And you're like, well, if she really liked me, she would go to the park with me, or she would just come over. So if all you want is to get laid, so you're like, hey, come over to my place, then she pretty much knows what that means, right? And there are a lot of women that are going to be like, no, fuck that. You got to take me out on a date. And the reason why they're doing that is because they probably have a history of like they've been through that before. And they're like, no, I'm tired of dudes inviting me to their fucking place, fucking me once, and never talking to me again. Because I'm going to be honest, and most guys out there will attest to this. If you meet a girl, especially on a dating app, and she comes over to your place for the first date and you have sex, you're probably never going to talk to her again, because, you know, you just see her as, you know, something to have a little bit of pleasure with. You get the post-nut clarity and you're done. But if you take her out on a date, your chances of like actually liking her and wanting to go out with her again is a lot higher. So women know that. You know, they're smart enough to know that.
Oh, he gone.
He gone.
He gone.
He soaked up a lot of game, though. He's the man.
Definitely, he's an interesting cat. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. What do we have here in the chat? I've hooked up with girls on the first date and stood in relationships with them. Well, I think we all have, but I'm just saying, if all you're looking for is sex and you invite her over to your house and you have sex with her, you're probably never going to call her again. If you go out on it, you're saying on the first date. So yeah, like
I need to get the fuck out of here. It keeps echoing.
Okay, yeah, get off of YouTube, Christina. Oh man. No, yeah. Like if you take a girl out on a date and the two of you end up having sex after a fun date, then that isn't going to jeopardize chances of you having a relationship. But if she just came over on like straight off a Tinder and you fucked her, you probably wouldn't call her back. You would get post-nut clarity.
Yeah, I think most of my boys that run Tinder and dating apps, they kind of have the same. They kind of run into the same shit where it's like a pipe them down once and wrap.
Yeah. Well, because it's not even about the sex. The sex is fairly meaningless. It's like you could be talking to a girl on Tinder exchange numbers and text with her for 3 days. And by the third day, you're like, okay, I've lost attraction to this girl. I don't even want to fuck her anymore. Or
Yeah.
you could have invited her over the first day that you met her, had sex with her, and on day 3, you're just like, yeah, I don't even want to talk to this girl anymore. So the sex doesn't really matter. Or you could go 2 weeks, you go 2 months without fucking her and really like her, or you could fuck her on the first night and really like her 2 months later still. I don't think it really has much to do with it. I mean,
it's a crapshoot.
Yeah,
on all fronts, 100%.
Yeah, it matters that like the two of you click well, but one thing that definitely matters is hygiene. Like a girl's got to be clean and take good care of herself, right?
Well, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you hook up with her and she's like kind of nasty, no, never again.
Man,
No
hook up with her,
relationship.
you smell the chicken of the sea when you pull her pants down. Like, God damn.
Yeah, we're done here. Chris Nair. LFA, I have an affair with a married woman, but she refuses to do sex with. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I love the chat. I have an affair with a married woman, but she refuses to have sex with. Oh man. Buddy, you are screwed. You are truly screwed. So the woman that you're having an affair with is married, happily married and faithful to her husband and having sex with her husband, but she's not having sex with you. Sounds to me like there's no affair happening, but
he is an intelligent trader, though, however. So
true.
Perhaps his conclusions will be drawn here shortly.
Yeah. I don't know why, but when I read that, it was just like the funniest thing. I have an affair with a married woman.
But no sex.
Oh man. So imagine like if her husband confronts her on that. Seriously, serious deal, Krish. Imagine her husband confronts her and says, "Hey, I saw you talking to that Krish guy. What's going on there?" And she's like, "Babe, don't worry. I am never going to have sex with anybody else. And I've never had sex with that guy." Well, she's being honest. So tell me about your friendship with a married woman. You just drive her around. Bro, I think he's serious. All right. Where the hell's Carrie? Oh, fuck. The Bengals are playing, aren't they?
Oh, Bengals are playing. They go with the Ravens, and Higgins is still out. Hendrickson's back. I didn't look at the score, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get their ass whipped.
Yeah.
About 3-7.
Huh?
3-7, Ravens up in first quarter. At least what I'm seeing anyway.
All right. Apologize to y'all. I'm watching a play real quick. I think the Bengals are looks like we're getting beat pretty good right now. I mean, it's close game, but
Word. Oh. I don't know. Every time the Bengals, I think they should win a game, they take the L, and when I expect them to lose, then they're actually making plays and
They play to the level of the competition. So when they play really good teams, you're like, okay, they're definitely going to lose this one. Then they win. And then they play like a really shitty team. And it's like, okay, I think we're on a roll and we're finally going to win these ones. And then we lose to the Texans.
Yeah, Texans loss was kind of tough. But
CJ Stroud is like damn near an MVP candidate, though. He's balling.
His stats aren't bad. I give him credit. He's a solid 100%.
Yeah. It's over for the Bengals.
Nah, you got to believe.
Yeah. Who dey?
You got to believe.
Damn right. All right. We'll be right back after these messages.
Fuck.
Kelly's new roommate wants more than her boyfriend. Maybe we should just cool off a little bit. She wants her identity.
I'm Kelly Taylor.
A brand new 90210 Wednesday.
Make sure you want to subscribe to this channel, because no one else in the VC is going to show you what I'm going through. No one else in the VC is going to show you what I'm going through.
Nerf. New Raider CS35. Nerf's highest dart capacity. 35 dart drum. More rapid fire power. It's Nerf or nothing. The Raider CS35. Each sold separately. Nerf.
All right, we're back. Back once again. And Riggs hates you. You're still on there. You're just in the back.
I got you. You good.
Yeah. Yep. Well, lines are open, I suppose. You guys want to have a panel?
I will say though that video earlier with the one cat talking, oh Sigma, and I'm like, I don't know. To me, that just doesn't register with me. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of spurgy. Crickets. It's a slow night tonight. We started out with a bang. Shit was going crazy. It was a lit party at the beginning, but then it slowed down. I actually lost a subscriber. Pumping Vinyl, what's up, brother?
I heard I was summoned.
You were placed in the ads.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a summons?
Perhaps it was. Perhaps it was.
Okay. Well, I'm here. So what's the topic? I saw, excuse me, I'm sorry. So what's the topic tonight?
We were learning how to be alpha males and sigma males.
Oh, well, who better to call in then, right?
Yeah. The nation's #1 sigma male.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah, good to have you.
Yeah, let me get some lighting going, and I'll turn my camera on like a true sigma male.
Cool.
Oh,
that wasn't a shot at anybody.
Yeah, I have to get an ad made for CSS Element too. He has a
Browns fan. Get some.
Browns suck, man. What are you doing?
I'll put some respect on it.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good this year.
I'm my buddy's hat.
I'm an Ohio guy, and from the Columbus area. So I'm directly in between. I mean, I live in Tulsa now and have for, 14 years, but growing up, I was directly in between Cincinnati, Cleveland, Indianapolis, and Pittsburgh. The majority of people are Pittsburgh fans, but obviously Peyton Manning was the man. So the Colts picked up pretty good. I was always a Bengals fan. Even though we were never going to win anything, we always had the coolest teams. We had Ocho Cinco, had T.O. for a little while, A.J. Green and Andy Dalton, and now
Perfect at Pac-Man Jones. Can't sleep on the defense.
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
No, yeah. Perfect was a straight up G, and so was Pac-Man Jones.
Still wear the Perfect jersey to this day on game day. Got to.
Yeah. And now, I mean, the Bengals are good at putting together these like superstar teams that are kind of they're bad boys. They're schoolyard football teams. They're never going to win a championship, but they have a lot of superstar athletes. Like that Cam Britt Taylor, he's a beast, but he's never going to win a Super Bowl with the Bengals.
Oh,
yeah. The Browns will probably win one before the Bengals do. You're not a Browns fan, though, are you?
I'm a Seahawks fan.
Yeah. Seahawks aren't doing too well now, but
I truthfully don't give a shit about sports, though.
Neither do I. I do. To me, it's entertainment. I love watching sports, but I don't care.
It's more fun if you bet on them. If you bet on the games, there's a little bit more skin in the game, so it's a little bit more enjoyable. My experience, anyway.
You guys ever been to an NFL game?
Yeah. Been to Bengals games.
Yeah, I went to a couple Seahawks games out in Seattle, which are very fun NFL games. It is a rich man's sport, that is for sure.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Not as expensive as college, though. Like if you want to go to an Ohio State game, very high.
How much is an Ohio State game?
I mean, if you go to like a bad game, like when they're playing like Miami, Ohio, or the Miami Bobcats or something, or Ohio Bobcats.
Okay.
It might be like $75, but like a Michigan game up in the thousands.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I saw some Seahawks games for like $200. I know my playoff ticket was like more to $300, but it was a kind of a once in a lifetime experience, and they didn't make the playoffs after that.
Yeah.
Or I think they did, or they were not as good after that. That was the year that they choked against Brady in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some boys, they just like all pitch in because I'm in California, right? So they'll get like the Niners stadium, like balling tickets, and everyone will pitch in, and everyone's schedule's different. So I'll just go in for the low at the Niners stadium, like whoop. But then the all you can eat food, all that shit, like, for peanuts. Oh, she said my man is here now. That's
so what makes you
second baby daddy?
What makes you a Bengals fan, Riggs?
Low key, just because when I was young, everyone here was a Niners or Raiders fan. So I was like, I just want to choose a shitty team and make fun of it. And then it just stuck with me. And just stuck true to it years later.
That's cool.
Christina DK.
Hi, Christina.
What's up?
Welcome. What do you got going on there? Who are you talking to?
My buddy.
Your buddy on the phone?
Hey, he's following you.
Davy Jones. Are you guys still getting married?
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, it's Mariano, not Mary.
Mariano. Where's Carrie at?
You got to play his trailer, and then he should be on.
Okay.
Unhinged
Yeah.
lunatic pothead. I just
Yeah.
noticed that. Well,
Well,
hopefully,
it's just the warning, like the parental advisory sticker of Carrie. So we play that, and people know this is not medical advice. This is not advice from a psychologist. This is just an unhinged lunatic pothead talking.
yeah, I think he was just having microphone issues, wasn't he? Like echo kind of feedback.
The Obama
Yeah, he
phone,
was in the
son.
chat though.
The Obama phone.
Obama
Yeah.
phone was fucking hitting.
Yo, did you
He was
see
in
my
the
live
chat.
stream was popping off the other day?
Yeah, I clicked on it for a minute, but
That's cool.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't want to comment. I don't like to. I don't comment very often on people's streams because I don't want to like come in and like
yeah,
try like I'm stealing thunder from somebody, or you know what I mean. So I just kind of pop in and hit the like button and leave.
that's cool.
Or
No,
I'll
and it was
watch-
like it was a whole new audience for me, and I mean, it was quite the surprise. So, like, I mean, I kind of woke up that day and I had a script written out, and then I was getting ready. Sometimes I go at 9 a.m., sometimes I go at 11 a.m., and lately I've been going at 11, and I had it scheduled at 11. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll just go at 9. And then I noticed someone else had a live stream going on at the same time, and so I jumped in, and she totally propped me up like super huge, and then I got a good third of her audience to join my live stream, and ended up being a really fun time. Wasn't really prepared for it, but you know, quite the nice surprise. And now I'm going to be prepared for it next time. So I'm going to write out a whole funny ass show for people, I guess I'm trying to say. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the lives are probably a lot easier than the videos. Like people don't realize making a little 5-minute video requires all that editing and.
Oh yeah. No, like actually, no, that last 5-minute Walmart video news report that I did took me 5 hours to edit, and I did it as fast as I could. And then, but the thing about live streaming, I don't know if you get this feeling, but I certainly do. Like, it's like an adrenaline rush, or like, I don't know. It's like,
it's very hard for me to talk into a camera in my driveway all by myself with nobody there.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm used to this fast pace.
Jeep though. It was pretty awesome.
Well, I like it because you just never know what's going to happen, and like there's been like I'll totally have a script written out, like something I want to plan, and then just like stuff just starts happening, and people start chatting in, and then like topics will change, and it's just like you never know. I love it. It's like and it shows me that when people are interested in it and they're interacting, shows me that I got something going on. So I don't know. I was having a whole lot of fun on Monday. So.
You know what, Will? You do. I love like the fishing shit and everything you have on your channel. It's pretty cool. I like it.
The fishing stuff?
And the music. Well, the music, and you're just like kind of like country. I like it.
Oh yeah, okay. So you watch it a little.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, good to hear you keep up with it, I try to be entertaining for people who may not be interested, but
well, I like it. So that's good enough.
I'll tell you one thing. Undertaking like trying to get on the YouTube, that's a grind. So if I give my hats off to
I don't
you
give
for
a shit.
that. I wouldn't fuck with it.
It's just funny
in the day.
Because I'll tell you what, like I don't think if LFA ever had his live stream, I ever would have done anything like that. But I mean, you never know. But
and we kind of quote unquote met each other at the same time, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I follow you. I think you're awesome.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, I watch back my videos sometimes, and I think I say a bunch of dumb shit too. So trying to watch what I say.
So do I. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You try stuff, you try to be funny sometimes, and it comes out stupid.
Yeah.
But and then you watch like even like the next day, and you're like, what? Yeah, we got Beautiful Live. What's up, Beautiful Live? Always comment on my channel.
Oh yeah, I like her. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah. Yeah, not as much as Carrie comments on your channel though, Beautiful Life. I mean, let's be real honest here.
Carrie's funny with everyone, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's so
Alex Garcia says Christina finer than a motherfucker in the chat. You got an admirer.
Oof. I don't think so, man. Thank
So I
you.
think LFA probably just stepped out to watch some football.
Damn,
but
I tried to
Yeah,
lace you
so-
up, Alex.
So you went on Alex's stream the other day? I guess I missed that.
Me?
Yeah.
No, that was a long time ago.
Okay, I thought. Well, I didn't know what was that 33 Secrets video all about.
It's about being a
We were
fag.
just. Nah,
Hey
yeah,
now,
we
keep it clean.
why women love alpha males?
You know, I
We're
mean,
just-
here is I want to make a point because I have been hard on a guy like 33 Secrets, and I do think he might kind of as maybe kind of phony sometimes, or maybe I always felt like he was sort of regurgitating something somebody else said. But I mean, what's one thing that you know, you don't always have to have like a solid masculine jawline, or you don't have to be like, you know, all this out. I mean, he seems to carry himself very confidently, and I mean,
yeah, no, he has that like slick car salesman type personality.
yeah, no, I definitely see he probably gets some pretty good looking girls. I mean, I can
Yeah.
definitely see. I mean, because I've seen enough basic looking guys who do pretty well, and I could see him like, I don't know, he's out in Vegas, so I mean,
Yeah,
sure, he's meeting plenty of beautiful women out there.
yeah, he's a good example of, you know, if you go one direction and you're confident and you learn game, even if whether you believe game exists or not, if you have the confidence to actually apply it, you can get results.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to do with, you know, hygiene and how you take care of yourself. He looks like a clean guy. You know, he's the type of guy that, you know, a woman would get in his car and go on a date with him. You know, he seems like a clean guy that carries himself well.
I think
and
that's
a
kind
lot
of funny.
What's that?
A woman would get in his car.
Because
It's just a
no,
funny way you put
can't
it.
do
but,
that, bro.
I say that intentionally though, because like these black pilled guys, just off of the way they talk and the way they believe, like the ideas they have, do you think a woman would get in their cars, or do you think she would
Right.
be like,
No, I see your point. No.
yeah, she would be like, fuck no, like there's something off about this guy.
Yeah, right. No, I agree. But
Maybe I'm the only one in the camp, but I don't ever drive like for my girl. I'm like, my truck, like that shit's for work. I got all my work tools. I got all that shit. Like you're driving, or I'll drive your car.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're not
that's
taking my truck.
fine.
100%.
Well, I mean, different strokes for different folks. Like I've known guys that have like what I would call car game, you know? So I've known guys that have like a real nice SUV with leather seats and nice rims and, you know, good sound system. And that's the dude that always wants to drive. Like if you hang out with him, he wants to pick you up. If he goes on a date with a girl, he wants to pick her up. And like the car is part of the experience with this dude. It's like part of who he is. He's a car guy. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of people like that. And, you know, if you're one of those guys, like if you have a Cadillac Escalade with leather seats and, you know, all that shit, that's part of the package. So when you pick a girl up in that, chances of her wanting to sleep with you go up tremendously. Unless it's Christina. She wants you to pick her up in a two-door 1979 Ford F-150, like, you know, like an old school pickup truck.
No, I want to pick him up.
just get her a
Yeah.
6-pack and a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, that's she's simple.
500 SEL bulletproof Mercedes Benz.
Yep.
So we can get
Garth,
shot.
you can't have that suit on, Garth. You're gonna have, if you pick Christina up, you're gonna have to pull up in a pair of Wranglers and cowboy boots.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. You ought to wear a fucking alcohol by it. I'm kidding. No. No. I pick up people. They don't pick me up.
What if it's on a bicycle?
Fuck. I'll probably put a fucking motor on it.
A little 2-stroke motor. Brat, brat.
Yeah, man. I'll install it. Super motor. I'm like, oh shit. Dude, friggin'. Ooh, sorry. Kind of fucked that one up. Next.
Yeah. So V-Taper. Anyways, Riggs, the Bengals are up 10-7 right now.
It's hilarious.
What quarter is it in?
Still second quarter.
Who are they playing?
The Ravens.
Bengals, Raven.
Yep. So V-Taper, what's Monday's video going to be about?
I think so. Whenever there's a sale going on that I cover, I'm going to make it a Blaine Williamson thing because I think that's the most entertaining way to cover a sale. So there is something coming up Sunday for Black Friday. So I'm going to cover that. Also, I'm working on let's see. I wonder if I could share my screen actually.
Of course.
Yeah, let me pull this up. Give me a moment before I share my screen, but there's something I'm going to incorporate to the Monday stream, and it should be pretty funny. Do you guys know anyone a fan of the Foo Fighters?
Yes.
You like the Foo Fighters? Okay, and they're all right. I mean, I don't hate them. I mean, I don't like shit a brick over them. But there's this funny thing kind of going around. So Christopher Walken just hosted Saturday, or not? He didn't host Saturday Night Live, but like 20 years ago, he hosted 2003, hosted with the Foo Fighters as a musical guest. And Christopher Walken has this really funny personality. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let me share screen, and can I share my screen there?
Yep.
Can you guys hear that?
Shit walk with his like cane and shit.
Could you guys hear that?
No music. We can't play music.
Okay, there's no music on here, but could you guys hear?
No.
Okay.
He asked us if the accent was on Foo or Fighters, and we know who he is. Like, of course, we know how he speaks, and we said the accent is on Fighters, actually. So he goes up.
How did he ask you? How did he ask you?
I'm not going to say that.
Pause it real quick.
Because he goes up, he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters."
Pause it real quick.
Because I knew that's what happened. I was like, don't say, most people say Foo Fighters, but the way Christopher Walken says it, Foo Fighters.
I've never I was trying to tell you to pause it real quick.
Okay.
If we play the whole thing consecutively without pausing, they can copyright it. But if like every 20 seconds we pause it, it's usually okay.
How long I don't think that went very long, did it?
No.
That wasn't even the necessary video, by the
Yeah.
way. That was just
I don't even know if that's copyrighted, or I mean, it was an interview with someone. I really, gosh, if that gets flagged, I'm really sorry.
It's hilarious though.
Yeah, but no, it's a thing from Saturday Night Live because, like, Christopher Walken just talks funny, or he has this personality when he's on screen, and that just kind of like, or like in Pulp Fiction when he's like, for 5 years he hid this watch up his ass, and it's like one of the funniest scenes in the whole. It is like this one of the funniest scenes in Pulp Fiction. But he just has his personality, and like when he was on Saturday Night Live, he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters," and he just like it was a very funny way the way he said it because everyone calls them like the Foo Fighters, which is like Foo Fighters. So anyway, like just a couple weeks ago, Christopher Walken had a guest. He wasn't even the host that night, but he made a guest appearance as when the Foo Fighters were the guest performer, and introduced them as Foo Fighters. So I am going to incorporate that. You guys got a little, sneak peek there, I suppose I could tell you. But
you know what? I have to tell you something.
What's up?
You have to watch the movie. It's called Pool Hall Junkies.
Okay, I've never watched it.
He's in that as well. You would
Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like much of a movie buff. I'm not gonna lie, but
it's a good movie. Trust me.
I will take your word for it. I will seek that out. I don't even have like a Netflix account, but I still have cable. Hey, do you guys have cable television, or are you like one of those strictly streaming people, or both?
I don't have either now.
Oh, okay. So how do you watch the Bengals game then?
It just most of the time it's on. It just comes on the TV on on the air.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
you still have like the news channels. That's most of the football games come on there, and like right now I'm watching it on the on Amazon.
Oh, there. So are you like a Prime member then?
Yeah, and
Okay.
like it's Thursday night football. Amazon has exclusive rights to it. So if you're a Prime member, so I guess I have Amazon streaming. I used to have Netflix, and I've used like different like Roku stuff and Hulu and like in the past, but I've used Sling in the past.
Shit, man.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm still like, I barely care, and I'm paying like fucking $170 for cable and internet as a package.
Me too. I'm paying for everything.
Well, I mean, it's so I have Crackalacken says go Bengals. Leo, welcome on in. Shirtless Leo flexing. Yeah, my internet's like almost $100 a month, and I don't have any cable.
No, that's the thing. I would cut out cable, and I'd only pay $100 for internet. And I watch. You know what? Like the one show I watch is Monday Night Raw, and then I'll watch like the Husker game when it comes on, and I do realize like fuck, dude, I pay a shit ton of money just to watch these few things.
Yeah, I can't do wrestling anymore. I was like a Monday Night Wars guy, and I was more on the WCW side. I thought the WCW was where it was at.
That's where it was at for the wrestling, but I'll tell you what, I don't know. I went, my first ever Monday Night Raw was 1998. I saw one during like the thick of the Monday Night Wars, and I was like, I went to that Monday Night Raw. I was a WCW guy, and I left there that night. I was like, no, man, this is what I'm watching from now on. I don't know what I think it was right at the peak of that Stone Cold stuff, and it just like when I was a part of it that night was like,
I saw the appeal. So when the Attitude Era took off, and it was like Stone Cold and The Rock, and then you had like Undertaker and Kane, so you had like a little bit of like dark, like hellish, like evil.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. So, well, you had like the charismatic badasses. The reason why Stone Cold, like the rednecks identified with Stone Cold, and like the cool, like more hip guys identified with The Rock.
Well, and then people who hated their boss loved Stone Cold too.
Yeah.
They just had everybody on Stone Cold. That's why he was the man back then.
I was a WCW guy, DDP, Goldberg, Scott Steiner.
And I was a Sting guy. Love Sting.
Yeah.
But no, I started out WCW. I mean, I was drawn into all that NWO stuff. But watching back on it, like, do you ever actually watch that Reliving the War series?
Yeah.
Did you ever get a DDT? My brother used to always give me DDTs.
Oh, what an asshole.
Literally, like, pick me up. Bruh.
I would have fucking kicked him in the balls and given him the stunner or
He was
something.
4 years younger. What the hell could I do?
Chris Benoit.
I don't know who that is.
Leo, what's up, brother?
DDT is the down.
You're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good evening. What is that?
Diamond cutter.
We're doing wrestling signs now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which one was this one? Where they went like
DX. Suck it.
Yeah, man.
Suck it.
Hulkamania, brother.
Yeah.
What was that one Mexican wrestler that would show up with a lowrider and stuff?
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh yeah, he died, right?
Latino Heat, yeah.
Yeah, I liked him.
He was one of the greatest ever. Legitimately. One of the
Or like
greatest
Rey
ever wrestlers.
Mysterio, right? That was another one.
Yeah. Mysterio is just small. So in wrestling, you kind of they give the giants, like if you're like 7 foot tall, you're going to be a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Rey Mysterio was probably like 5'4", but he was super athletic, and he could do all the backflips and all that shit. So
he's not even retired. He still wrestles on currently on
No
Raw.
kidding.
Yeah. No, they brought back that whole LWO thing. And
they brought the LWO back.
They sure did. Yeah, I mean, selling a T-shirt. I mean, they'll never bring back the NWO, but no, they're selling LWO shirts now, and I mean, it's part of the storyline.
Well, it was a different world back in 1999. New World Order meant it was like Hogan and those guys. Now it's like this whole like conspiracy stuff. We live in a different world in this day and age.
You know, I don't know, man. It's like
He looks like he's from Son of Anarchy, but the Mexican style.
Who?
You.
Sons of Anarchy had Mexican gangs in it too. Remember?
You look like one of them. I'm
The-
sorry. It's just,
The black biker gang was the Niners.
they're like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna kick this
The-
motherfucker.
The Mexican biker gang, I forget what they were called in the.
So I'll be right back, guys.
All
They're
right.
called the tripas. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they are a cool ass name.
What's tonight's topic? Is it just freestyle? What are you guys doing today?
We're
Wait,
just
why is there a woman on the show? No offense, I'm just wondering.
I don't fucking know. I just
What
came.
the hell is there a woman doing there? Yeah, and Young Moses says the Mayans. That's what they were called.
That there looks like a female. That there looks like a female right there.
That there look like one of them there gringos.
One of them females.
Looks like one of them gringos sitting there.
A gringo.
It looks like
Hey, I like gringos. So what's new, guys? What's going on?
We're just hanging out at this point. We're just
alpha male, sigma male chat. You know.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite pro wrestler?
Me?
Yeah.
I was never big into wrestling. I was more like into boxing.
Okay. Who's your favorite boxer?
Of all time? I liked Cesar Chavez.
I knew you were going to say that.
De La Hoya.
Chavez.
Evander Holyfield. Butterbean.
Okay.
Remember Butterbean? The fat guy who would always be the opening act? No?
Yeah. No, what do you guys think of Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford is, I think he's still undefeated.
What era? Like new right now?
He's current. No, I guess I asked that. He's from Omaha, and he's like
Nebraska.
Yeah, no, he's tearing it up right now. Whenever he's on, like he's on pay-per-view and shit too. Whenever he has a fight, it's a pretty big deal here in town. But I didn't know. I guess I asked that because like if you guys hadn't heard it, like he's huge here, but like maybe
like
he's
huge,
still
like hung, like a horse huge, or like huge.
He's kind of like a lightweight or
he's popular.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I always thought Chavez looked like a badass back in the days, like when he had the bandana on, especially.
Yeah.
You know
It
what
was
I'm
cool.
talking
That
about?
was like a big thing of me growing up. Our family, we'd everybody would pitch in for the pay-per-view fights, and we'd have a party. And at my house, it was like always an excuse just to drink, you know.
Oh no! When me and my buddies would go to Hooters, and for us that was an excuse to go to Hooters.
You know what? I live in a small town. The nearest Hooters is probably 2 hours away.
Who do we got here?
Oh, hey, what's up, everyone? Hey,
What's
I'm the
up,
guy
bro?
that called in.
Hey,
I'm the guy that called in
Mine
on Sunday.
for
I
you
was
was- Sorry.
I was the guy. I was the guy with the hood and the glasses.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
what's
yeah.
up?
Yeah. Hey, LFA. I took that to heart and I really thought about it. And I got nothing to hide. There's no reason for me to do that. So I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own everything I say and do. So what's up?
Hell yeah. Just don't. The only thing is when you own everything you say and do, you got to watch what you say and do because the world will hold you to it.
Yeah, no worries.
Facts.
Yeah. I've learned
There's
that
not-
the hard way many times.
Yeah.
Where you headed, bud?
Oh, I'm just walking around a little town in Southern California. I'm just walking off a meal.
What part? I'm in California too.
San Diego.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And there's not really any particular reason I called in. Actually, I'll say this. William V. Taper, you kind of mentioned earlier that it's like an adrenaline rush when you call in. I guess this is kind of me just like pushing myself out of my comfort zone, because I don't know why, but it is scary. Like,
Oh, you're talking to the right guy, man. No, that was kind of like why I started calling in. Like I kind of just felt like, getting stuff out and calling in and talking to people like I felt like getting a neutral perspective would help me out. I kind of thought it did. But as far as like, I mean, here's, I guess, what I was saying when I said it was an adrenaline rush. Like, I mean, I went from like calling into this show to like, now I have my own YouTube channel where I'm doing my own live streams now. So that's what I kind of mean. It's like you get like when you have people watching you and you're live and you got this script going, it really is like a first ever feeling of like, you know, people who are tuned in and you have their attention, and like, you know, 30 plus people, you have their attention all at once. And I'll tell you what, first time it's ever happened like that. And I kind of felt like I performed pretty well. And I think I'm ready for it better for next time. Anyways.
Yeah. And like, there's no real way to simulate it, right? Like,
absolutely not. Yeah.
You dial in and all of a sudden your heart starts beating. You're like, oh shit.
A little bit. Yeah. No, I mean, you're just, you know, in the moment, and like I was just saying, it's like I had a little script written out, but it's like you just never know what's going to happen. And I think LFA is the same way. I mean, a lot of these shows that started out a couple of years ago, there were topics and scripts sometimes, but then like, you know, then we get to the point, LFA will tell you like, you know, I know we got a script tonight, but I'm sure someone's going to call in with, you know, something completely different to talk about. So, I mean, you know, sometimes it's good to have a free for all. Or
I don't personally get nervous about the internet anymore. I used to. Like, if I used to go on somebody's stream, I would be like, especially if they have like 500,000 followers or some shit like that, I would be super nervous. And it just kind of hits you. Like, you think like, okay, I'm going to be fine. Then as soon as you're like backstage and you click, and then you kind of hear like they're bringing you on, and you're like, fuck, it's like, it kind of hits you. But I don't get that anymore. In person, I do a little bit. Not too long ago, I volunteered to give a speech, in which it was a short speech, and I kind of knew what I had to say, but I wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll give the speech. And then I walk out there, and they shut the lights off, and the view with the audience, and the spotlight is on me, and it's just like all these people. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, as soon as I stepped out there, I was like, oh fuck. Like, I didn't realize this was about to, like, I didn't realize it was going to be this, like lights on me, dimmed, you know, dim lights in the crowd. And it's like this big show where it was like, whoa.
Had you been a YouTuber at that point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. No, that's cool. I mean, it is different, probably just like a different platform or something where, you know, I mean, you probably sitting, I mean, we're the only few people that you have to even look at right now. So, I mean, does definitely change the atmosphere when you're looking like a room full of people. So,
yeah.
No, that's cool. I mean, I think, you know, YouTube, I don't know, I guess on like, when I've seen you on other live streams, I don't think, I never thought of you as like, you know, I always like, oh yeah, it's LFA or whatever. You know, I don't think he's like, you always seem pretty good on other people's streams, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I suppose it doesn't show, but it is there. Like, the nerves are there.
No, totally, for sure. Which, by the way, I want to mention, guys. I don't know. I have this really weird association with calling into this show and drinking now, but I got this little plastic little
Fireball.
Yeah, it's like a little 99-center thing I got at the gas station because like I just needed to get $20 out of the. I was like nearby. It was like the closest place, and the most cash I could get was $20. So anyway, I got this and something else to get earlier. But anyway, just enjoying it with you guys.
I was having Cuban, Slovenian, spiced rum. It was amazing. Shh, don't tell anyone because I.
Oh no, your secret's with me, Christina. Don't worry.
Even though it's on camera right now. Whoops.
Anyway, I'm not becoming an alcoholic. I really wasn't even drinking until I called in. So
you remember last week when the caller called in and I was joking around with him about like, yeah, pump up your penis before you go out on the date and all that shit.
The Snuggie guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snuggie? Who the hell's a
Snuggie? People actually scout these live streams, and I didn't realize that they did. And I was going through my emails, and I had all these penis pump brands reaching out to me and trying to get me to sell the penis pumps.
Oh God.
Look, Hey, LFHO, in a recent study, Bathmate users reported that just after 2 months, 92.9% of Hydro Extreme users reported better erections and reported size gains. Bathmate.com or whatever. They want to sponsor me. I'm not going to take it because I think that's one of those things that if you attach that to your name and it's like penis pumps, huh? It's kind of like there's no coming back from that one, right?
Yeah.
Gross.
That now you got me nervous, man. Now you got me wondering like if there's like some sort of hit piece on me that I don't know about because of this show.
I think you're okay.
You think I'm okay? Okay. Well, I'm a YouTuber now.
Sponsors reach out like this shirt.
Following you.
This is an end of the AM shirt, and I was talking about them on a stream like a month ago, and they send me an email and they're sending me these shirts. But companies are they're just like that. And End of the AM has really good shirts, by the way, and I do want to plug them really quick. Anybody that's looking for good, high quality t-shirts at a good price, click the link in the description, use coupon code LFA for an extra 10% off. They have up to 80% off right now for their Black Friday sale, which is already on. But companies do reach out and they do want to and you can do that already. Like if I were you, I would already be an affiliate with like a lot of companies. Like I would already be getting on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's a little bit, there's like actually, now that you mentioned it, there is a little bit of an unwritten rule in my little,
a lot of people say, why
community, I guess.
Because I don't want
and that is like, I think, I mean, I got to be monetized first, but I mean, I think monetized channels are like looked down upon and like, amongst content creators in what I do. So, I'm just
that.
What's that?
Screw that.
I know. No, totally. I'm trying to get around that because when I hit 1,000, I want to start being able to be like, okay, guys, I work hard at this stuff. I would like to make a little money. So
yeah.
I'm trying to, first off, I got to get to 1,000 first. So
what kind of a community doesn't support its own?
Well, okay. So everyone in my town
at 1,000.
Well, okay. There's like 4 people in my city who got like well over 1,000 subscribers, and none of them are monetized.
I hit 1,000. Somebody texted me. They were like, "Oh, you hit 1,000." I'm like, "Why?"
You got 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Monetize that shit, Christina. Actually, pull up. Can you pull up her channel? I didn't even know she really even had one.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. What do you do on your channel?
Christina DK is a famous YouTuber. Look, 42,000 views on her Al Bundy reaction. So she was doing reactions 5 years ago before anybody else was.
I'll tell you what, Christina, to be real honest with you, because I see people with well over 1,000 subscribers and they don't do very much with it. And I'm like, you got opportunities here. You have such a reach.
Looking for anything. It just
no, I see people with like 2,000 subscribers, like they got to a point where like they reached their peak, like they hit 2,000 or something, or they were like really hot there for a while, and now they can't make a video for the life of them.
Christina, what is your channel all about?
Just stupidity. Just me reacting to nonsense and laughing and making random videos that it's nothing.
Well, what I'm telling you, how many subs do you got? Like 1,000?
Like everything on my computer right now, but I'm trying to look for a new Mac. Is it McDonald or Mac? Like Mackety Mac. Anyways, all I see here is Tom McDonald, Death Threats album. 39 seconds. He's probably bitching. Well, not bitching, but slaying everybody that.
Hey, Christina, when was this? When did you make this video? 5 years ago?
Probably. I don't know.
And you seem fairly sober in this video. I think the fellows in the chat would say you look pretty good in this video. So the chat would say, Christina, we like to watch you.
All I'm thinking in my head right now is death threats. You know the white boy? White boy, death threats. You want to fuck with me, you get your ass kicked. You know? Don't tell me no
Crack-a-lackin'.
lies, what you think.
You got a boyfriend there, Christina.
tripping myself out. Guys, this
Loops
is a
well.
dude.
You got damn beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Even loves
I had
you.
a drink, 100%.
So I was pissing earlier today, right? And I was actually thinking about lyrics. I'm not kidding. And I'm thinking about death threats. What else did I say? Am I even recording this right now? I have no idea. Death threats, death threats.
This is a good idea. Whose idea
Can't
was
do it
this?
right now. But anyways, yeah, let's put it on. I'm so curious. And I'm pretty sure you are too. Even though I don't really do this like for the viewers. I kind of just do it for my friends on Facebook. Because I have to upload it here before I do it on Facebook. You know? Because it makes more sense.
Continue to watch.
Holy fuck. Oh, Scheiße. Scheiße.
Shizer.
Yes.
I don't even know what you just said because I'm an idiot. Sorry, I have to hear that.
Well, yeah, no, Christina. How often do you make videos?
Not really.
Okay, like when was the last video you made?
Probably that one. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I mean, you know, some people just kind of grow out of it, or you know, they had their little fun or their little phase, and
It's kind of funny though. I want to continue to watch it, if that's okay.
Shoot them first. And you're good.
I love laughing.
Wait. See, that's what I mean. When he said they want me dead, he's pretty much talking about, you know, his previous songs and everything he said. Majority of people don't like it. They hassle him over it, and they literally want him dead over it. And I'm like, do it first in the back of my head. And then I just thought about that rap battle from 8 Mile with Eminem, how he fucked that guy first by literally telling that guy everything that he knew about him and everything that guy knew about Eminem, and just put it in one whole freestyle. And that guy
We got an echo.
I had nothing else to say.
That's
So
okay.
I'm kind of thinking this might be the same thing, even though there's only. Oh my god, this isn't even a fucking rap.
Christina, you weren't drinking when you made this video, were you?
I actually was.
Were you? You just weren't very drunk.
Nah, I was just buzzed.
You were speaking so clearly and so fluently and so you just intelligent and put together in that video. Good. You should go back to that.
Hey, I have a tattoo on my neck, by the way.
I could tell. There's like 10 seconds, not even.
Let's just
Promotion. That's not cool, Tom McDonald's. Not cool. Anyways, let's put this song on since it's here already. Not cool. Not cool.
How often is your workday slowed down because you can't edit, convert, combine, or search a PDF document?
So mad at
PDF
that.
Element gives you 6
PDF your face.
My generation's afraid of opinions. Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter. They're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman and giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet. Offended to death. Bring all the coppins in. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life. Hey, I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right. Hey, I swear that y'all.
I got to pause it every now and then for copyright.
Just want to be the only ones who everyone lies. Hey, I swear at you idiots, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody.
I mean, are you gonna get copywritten over my?
Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. You become so sensitive and hyper.
By Tom McDonald.
Tolerant and honesty gonna be illegal. It's crazy. Y'all get so shocked about it.
I've been saying that for so long.
Weekend. If someone says retard, it ruins your weekend. And that's retarded. I hear being embraced because it looks hella awesome. I like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Stupid and quotes that are socially conscious. Saying your vote make you a prophet. It makes you a liar. Stupid of knowledge on that line.
Tom McDonald was good back then.
See, that's something else I gotta talk about. Literally, what he just fucking said was like a whole bunch of corruption in one. Okay, the reason people, okay, first of all, people are lazy, like mentally fucking lazy. They try to research things, but they only research things that they want to research. They never look at things that might be the opposite, you know, just to distinguish the two and see which one is better than the other. I always look, for example, liberals and Republicans on each side. Always look on each side and then put together your, you know, own thought. Wouldn't that make sense? Because you think you have a fucking brain, you can use it, you can think logically, you have your own opinions, you're unique. You have so much shit on this life, and nobody takes advantage of the simplest things that we have. They don't. And it honestly makes me sad. It disgusts me, but it also makes me sad. Because I keep seeing all these followers. Okay, again, I'm going to start with Trump. Because he's the main focus here in today's day and age, unfortunately. And a lot of people hate him, and they're freaking going in crowds and, oh, fuck Trump. But then if a normal, logical person with a fucking sensible brain comes in and asks them a question, they don't know what to say. Sorry, my phone. Oh, we're going to have to put you somewhere else, dear. They don't know what to say because they're not thinking for themselves.
Good stuff, Christina.
And to me, that is extremely sad. Yeah. If you can't think for yourself, then who the fuck are you? Who are you? I mean, do you want to be a follower for the rest of your life, or do you want to be a leader? Think about that for just
you want to be an
5
alpha,
seconds. I'm pretty sure you're going to say, I want to be a leader. No one's ever going to say, I want to be a follower. So maybe you should change the way you fucking think.
Dude, this is some red pill shit right here.
What is it? What'd you say?
Christina was on some red pill shit right there.
Yeah.
She was ahead of her time.
Yeah. She's hardcore.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. She's supportive too. Like all the people in here that have YouTube channels and stuff, she'll support.
Oh yeah, no, she's good. She's good people. She's good to have around. And she might give you $300 in a night if you're lucky. Right? Because right, Christina DK? I was just giving you shit.
You must think I'm someone else. I don't wanna with me. I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever.
I'm sorry, guys, I had to pause it again. See, that's the thing, though. People that actually do think for themselves, they're getting censored. And it's not just this dude being on his own. He's not even like with a label or anything. He's literally on his own, and they're already trying to censor him. I mean, YouTube, Facebook, the media, fucking the government, everything. If you're not on their side, they will censor you and make it look like you guys are the worst people in the whole fucking world. Because they're censoring you, and they're not here, and the rest of the people in the world aren't hearing the other story.
That's disgusting.
What?
So who are they really going to choose from? The people that are
pizza? It is pretty dry. It's been sitting out for hours.
I could tell. I know.
Censored or the ones that aren't? Obviously the ones that aren't censored, because that's all they hear about is love, love. And I think that's the point of the fucking video.
That y'all hate that y'all are stuck. Happy Halloween. For one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. I said Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. If religious freedom is such a dire issue, why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talk. Don't let them tell you that nice is the law, trying to make you a writer when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust we hurt you. You a pawn in a broken system. Are you triggered much? You been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared make choices, but you pro decisions. So you march along but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens. Always on that blah, blah. You should keep it to yourself.
Gotta pause it again. You know how he said you keep yelling loud until nobody listens? Have you guys ever heard about that story, the man who kept crying wolf? As a joke, this little kid kept crying wolf, 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 as a joke, just to, get the parents to come and be like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? But one day, a wolf was actually attacking him, and he's like, wolf, wolf. And everybody was like, ah, fuck it, he's just joking again. And he died. So there you go.
Miss me with that drama.
That shit, but it's
you must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. Yeah. I bet y'all
that's the most honest person ever.
Look like the devil. You sound like some Christians. You just want to meditate.
You sound like some Christians.
So for asking permission, you just want a pat on the back in addition to being so tolerant. Fine, I admit it. You're nicer, you're better, you're whiter, you're brilliant.
Yeah, give in.
Some heavy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourself.
Strange music. I don't know why Tech 9 just came in there. Strange music.
Stop with me.
Strange music. I don't know why Tech 9 just came in there. Strange music. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not another one. That would suck. That would be way too long.
Yeah,
Let's see what else she's got.
Oh, shit.
Watch your most popular video real quick.
What about the music? Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. I used to watch this when I was a little kid, right after Jerry Springer, with my family and my older brother. Well, we used to love this show a lot. And here's why.
Love and marriage, rolling together like a horse and carriage.
Excuse me, but am I invisible?
Possibly Pluto.
No.
More. The car costs more than the car. Yes, it costs more than the condom. I should have used it on you. You already got one.
Oh, honey, why don't you just stay home and bowl me over?
The thing I can put a place where my balls return from.
Hey, I can hear an echo.
You already got one.
Congratulations, I didn't know you were expecting.
Jumping must have extended my foot.
I see you must have fallen on your butt a time or two.
How dare you say that to my face?
Well, I said if you had your back, my car's only got half a tank of gas.
It's very touching, honey. Now where are my feet?
Hey, I wonder if the genie popped out.
Okay, seriously, I'm sorry, but I can't fucking breathe right now. Maybe I smoke too much, whatever. I don't care, but oh my god, no, it's this.
Misunderstood your cries and plucked me to the butcher.
I wanted to be a ballerina.
Ballerina? You sure are my nutcracker.
Just about had enough of you.
Well, you wouldn't say that if I came with fries and a medium drink.
I gotta say, for all the alpha males we have in the chat, big bad alphas, when they're there trolling, they turn into simps really quick when there's a girl on.
Oh my god, you're a medium. Decided between small and you.
Why must you always be so negative?
Why did you cross the road? Natural born self.
Because he always calls it a chicken if you don't know.
Your wife comes to the head shop bother you when you're working.
Good. Now you can put that metal plate back in your head. Although that's a lot like putting a lid on an empty jar.
Or a bra on you.
Question 2. Who would you rather spend the night with? A, your wife, or B?
B. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna fall through the floor.
This year, I am finally going to win the neighborhood decorating contest.
What, you gonna stand out front and be a little drummer boy?
Think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close. Just a second here.
Wait. I'm sorry. That is such a good line. Wait, I'm waiting for never mind. I'll shut up. Hold on.
Think you're going? Aren't you open?
Sorry, ma'am, but unlike your mouth, we occasionally close. Just a second here. Now, why don't you just walk out of here?
Shade of blue.
I'll tell you what I'll do then. We'll stand you in front of a mirror. I'll begin strangling you. When you reach the shade of blue that starts happening to you, you yell move and I'll stop.
That's it. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
May I suggest Jenny Craig?
Hi, honey. Did you miss me?
With every bullet so far.
Wow, nice wheels.
That's
Jeff
another one.
realized stealing cars is a felony.
So it's time to be that kid on Home Improvement.
With this attitude, you're going to be working here for the rest of your life.
Well, take a gander into the seat next to you if you want to see what your future looks like.
Let's go someplace where they treat us with respect.
All right.
You got a cool channel. I mean, looks like,
Hold on.
you got
If
people
you try
interested
the
in.
moon-
and-
If you try the moon, you'll way less there. I had to end it.
So can I ask you real quick, Christina, for real? Because LFA, what did LFA just say? Something like about like, once you put a girl on the screen, look at all the guys become simps or whatever. Like, all right, let me ask you, how many guys hit on you on this channel? On your channel, how many guys hit on you? Be honest.
Huh.
You get hit on. You were getting hit on in the chat right here. If you got to think about it, that's all right.
I'm just trying to read what the last one said. I'm not sure.
I was just putting his. He was asking you a different question, but Beardful was just bringing up the fact that the shoe salesman having a house and a family on his salary back then is impressive. Hey, it was a different world back then. You know,
Of course it was.
lot simpler.
He did a lot for his family, in my opinion. I think it was awesome.
Yeah.
So you never answered my question, though, Christina.
What's your question?
How many guys hit on you back in, or on your channel?
Oh, yeah.
In a week's time, on average. All right, fine. It's all right.
I don't want to answer that. It's
It is all good. No, I was just trying to stir the pot a little bit. You know me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's going on? How are the Bengals doing? Is it game still going on?
Yeah.
Only if it's
Third
underground
quarter?
poker. You play poker? Boogie?
I've played a time or two.
Like underground poker?
Kinda, yeah. With my roommates. Is that underground poker?
Yes.
Are you pretty good at poker, LFA?
No. Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah,
Not
I would
great.
never describe myself as a poker player, but if you got me in the habit of it for a while and I started playing with some people, I might win a game or two. So, which has been the case. So, and it does piss people off when you're the guy who's not supposed to win. And then those couple times, you really piss people off when you end up winning,
My first ex taught me how to play poker. He was amazing. His name is Nick. I still kind of talk to him once
Yeah.
a blue moon.
Yeah.
But taught me how to play poker.
I was going to say one of the games that I won, I straight up put the sunglasses on and was like, I knew they hated me. So I just put my sunglasses on. I'm like, I'm winning this motherfucker. And
The funny thing is, it's not the eyes. It's more the face.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was more of like just to have him on kind of moment. But yeah.
Dude,
But,
I bought in with $20 and won with 200. First game.
yeah, no, the guy who I beat in poker, he said, so what are you going to do with all that money now? And I was like, I'm going to take your sister out. It really pissed him off. So
That's pretty cool. I like that.
yeah, I was only like 22, but hey, it was all right.
Yeah, I think I was like about 21 actually.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get into
No,
that
we
shit.
actually made our own poker table. Like we got it seriously made. I'm like, I want the black felt and then the white side. It was beautiful.
See, I won a couple times, but I lost enough times too where I'm like, you know what, man, you're a better investor than you are a gambler. So
I'd always come around with the nachos. I'd always make the shit, but I'd also play. I'd come in with the snacks and shit.
yeah, you just said nachos. That made me hungry.
Well, you gotta be a chick at times, You can't just walk around being a dick. So
A dude.
yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Made the nachos and everything for these guys, make them happy and shit.
You know how to make a guy happy. Keep them nachos warm, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, and then I went on the table and I kind of stole their money.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Sound like a troublemaker. I could see you being a troublemaker,
I didn't mean to, man. I just started to play the game and I won.
Yeah.
I didn't have 7-2 suited. No, man. These people are bluffing 24/7 beside me. Fuck that.
Hey, what's a casino scene like in your guys' area? Oh, we got a newcomer.
You said come. I'm sorry, I'm butthead.
What's going on, bro? Welcome to the show.
How's it going?
Yo quiero mucho cerveza. KT Della,
Yeah. How's it going, LFA?
Going great. How about you?
Not too bad, man. Just finished work.
LFA so loud.
You just finished work?
Yeah.
That's cool. Where you work at? What do you do?
Yeah, I own a restaurant.
Nice. What kind of restaurant?
Yeah. It's like Italian food.
Yeah, dude, all this food talk's starting to make me hungry. You could sure go for some Italian or burrito.
Grab some wine.
Either or. Yeah.
I'm just looking things up. Sorry, I know people expect me to talk when I hear silence.
No, it's all good. We're just chilling at this point. I think didn't you just say it was like kind of bullshit hour, the last hour anyway?
Yeah. Joe Burrow is injured. He's out of the game.
Well, I was just looking that game up. Yeah, I know. Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man. Looking at CJ Stroud, I don't know that a lot of other teams are going to be able to compete against a guy like that.
Oops.
We got some giggles in the background, I hear.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, I don't know.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't watch football. I don't.
Who knows what happened? He either sprained his wrist though, or
Yeah, he is a fragile motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's great though, but I mean, one of those. I feel like he's going to be another one of those guys who was just like.
Yeah, that's what sucked.
Yeah.
When we had Carson Palmer and Ocho Cinco, it was like, yeah, we're the best team in the AFC North. Nobody else is even close.
Hold
12 games a year.
LFA. Did
Yeah.
you say Ocho Cinco?
Yes.
Okay, my ex, he always made fun of Ocho cinco.
Yeah.
It is pretty because it's not real. It's not how you really say 85 in Spanish.
Say, I think it's ochenta y cinco or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it worked for him. I mean,
Yeah.
in an American westernized kind of way, it was his trademark. So I don't really blame him for it. But no, I mean, it was sort of like silly. I mean, it still is silly. But
yeah, well,
I
Ocho
love
Cinco.
how he said it. I love how he said it. He's like, Ocho cinco.
It worked, man. It worked. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Mike
there's
Tyson.
a lot of things.
Mike Tyson. Don't fuck around, Mike.
No, there's a lot of things that like sound ridiculous at first, but then when they catch on, like there's like so many phrases that like new millennials or new Gen Z people are saying, like that just sound weird at first.
It was
Yeah, and I'm trying to even think of like something that they
Ocho
say.
cinco. You know why we said Ocho cinco? Because my friend had a lisp. He's like, Ocho cinco. He always had a lisp. It was hilarious. Are you a Ocho cinco? Why is this chick in the fucking watch? He's gonna say
What do you got drinking there, man? Ooh, what do we got there?
Montepulciano, Italian, some red wine.
Okay, that's cool. Red wine, you know, I'll tell you what, having like a glass, like for me, like when you haven't had a glass of red wine in like over a year and you have like those first few sips, you're just like, wow, you feel it like cleanse your body in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know, not drinking too much of it, obviously, but
yeah.
Like a good glass of red wine every now and then.
For me, the red wine is just alpha as fuck. So
I would agree. LFA, an occasional glass of red wine, alpha as fuck, no, or I don't know. I'm a Sigma. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I used to all the time, but I mean, I just go with a beer now.
See, I would imagine like that would like be what Rolo or Rich gets down with.
Wine.
Oh yeah, like a glass of red wine. Like when they're settling down with like their 10.5 out of 10. Then
yeah,
they're
two beers
up in like the 80-year-old or the 800-year-old red wine.
Nice, LFA.
You're drinking exotic beers, eh?
Yeah, I was thinking about having another, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm all out. I mean, I got some hard liquor, but I'm not touching that tonight. But
I got a shitload of mine left.
Come on, it's Thursday night.
Nah, no, not happening. No, I'll tell you what, like those few times, like some of the most drunk I've gotten in the last few months have been like calling into the show. And then you wake up the next morning and
I saw you the one time.
Which one time?
The first
There's been
time
a couple
I saw
times, but yeah, no, I don't know. When I don't know, man. If I could speak on that real quick, on like that little like whatever. I think when like Prawn called in or whatever. Like I don't know. It is sad. Like sometimes we get into these conversations and like there might be some misunderstandings or something, and then like one of us could get offended or something, and then like I mean, it is kind of weird, and like it is also weird how we're also like 2,000 miles away from each other. And like, when someone says something that like kind of pisses you off, you don't really have like an outlet to like be like, yo, what's up, man? What'd you really mean by that? I don't know. It is kind of funny. Like maybe I let some of that build up a little bit, but getting drunk sort of helps let that loose up a little bit.
When I used to do them on Friday nights on my main channel, and they would get a lot of views, a lot of live viewers at once. And back then I would drink because I would go out on Friday nights. So I would do the stream from like 7 till 10 and then I would go out, but I would drink like a whole bottle of whatever.
Yeah.
Like a whole bottle of whiskey doing the stream.
Yeah.
And I would be so drunk at the end of it that like, I didn't even like, I would be out and I wouldn't even remember doing the stream. Like I would remember part of the stream and then I'd be like, fuck, I wonder what I said. And I would go back and rewatch it and, make sure that I didn't get myself canceled or something. But
You know what,
Yeah.
LFA? I did the same thing, but I don't want to rewatch it because I'm embarrassed. I'm pretty sure I fucked up.
you have a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. That's why I don't want to go back.
You know, man, I'll tell you what, I say all kinds of dumb shit, so don't feel bad. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's all good. We all do.
Hey, since we're on the topic of like etiquette and I guess like ground rules of what you'd be okay with and what you'd not be okay with, LFA, let me know what are your thoughts on this? While I'm on the show, if I made a cold approach and you know, if succeed or fail.
Yeah,
what are your
we'll give
thoughts on
you
that?
we'll give you the full screen here if you want.
All right. Well, I didn't say I'm prepared to do that right now. I was just curious if you'd be okay with it.
Yeah, you do it, and it'll be entertaining for us. For
It
the
definitely
audience.
would be entertaining.
Yeah, you got somebody to approach?
I do. I'm debating on if I'm going to do it, but I just wanted to check with you first.
Yep, go ahead. You want to do it right now?
Do it.
The longer,
Oh,
longer you wait,
man.
the worse it's gonna get. The harder it's gonna be.
Yeah, no, I'm not afraid to do it. It's just, do I want to do this live on your show?
Fuck yeah.
You're afraid.
I'm afraid to do it on the internet. That's all.
Nah, do it.
On your show is technically on the internet. Both things fine.
Does it ever get easier, LFA? Does it ever get not afraid?
When it's natural and you don't view it as something that's high pressure, it is easy.
So maybe if you build it up, then you're just like destined to fail every time.
Yeah, pretty much. Just let it happen naturally. Just approach naturally,
Well,
talk naturally.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Go ahead.
I'll be back.
Dylan, you ready? We're all with you, buddy.
All right. Maybe if I call back in like 10 minutes, because I got to go through I got to show them my ID to get back in the club and everything. Not the club, but the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just stay on and just close my camera and then do it when I'm ready.
That'll work. Oh, man.
Let's hope so. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Loops well. What's going on with that girl that you were working with?
Yeah, still working on it. We got a couple other leads. But I mean we hung out again, made out and stuff, but kind of escalated a little more, so
I think instead of working on that one, you should just move on to another.
yeah, it's getting to that point, but she's like I think she's just like intimidated by me. I don't know why. But it's like she'll mimic anything I do. Like if I'm super forward and like fun and nice, she'll mimic that behavior. But if I just like kind of like ignore her and stay away from her, then she'll just ignore me and stay away from me. So she's like kind of reciprocates my energy.
Yeah.
Which I don't quite know how to read yet. So it's kind of just starting to annoy me a little bit.
Yeah. You know, in those situations, I just let them go. You know, if you're trying to make a move and she's doesn't seem to be with it or whatever, and then she's like hot and cold, just move on, just charge her and find another.
Yeah. Well, the thing also is like I'm trying not to like I can handle like rejection. Like if I go up and cold approach and get rejected, I don't care. Or like at a bar or anything. But it's like because it's in the work and I'm like the boss and everything, it's like I kind of have to maintain this position of power and you know, it doesn't feels like the rejection would be more of an effect.
Mm-hmm.
It would kind of be more awkward, you know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't too worried about it.
Yeah. Krishora, and tell him I enjoy your video. Where's he at? Is he still here, that Krish guy? Oh, boy.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, listen. So I decided to do it without the camera, but right here, I just asked her out on a date, and she said we can exchange numbers. So anyway, I'm gonna hang it up.
Okay.
So that I can get this more exclusive, but success.
All righty.
It's back, man. I hope he calls back.
Yeah.
That the cap? Oh my god. Okay. Well, he'll call back.
If she was even a random and not like his sister or something.
Oh god. Come on now.
No, man.
She'd be like, "Come on, do this for me, please. I'm on the internet."
So is it looking bad for the Bengals right now?
I mean, it depends on what Joe Burrow's injury is. But yeah, they're losing big.
Yeah.
And Burrow is out. It's probably like a sprained wrist or something, because I don't think you would like, it's definitely not a broken bone, and I don't think he would have like ruptured a tendon or something.
Yeah, right.
But like I have a healing, my index finger is broken.
Yeah, my ACL is broken.
But like I'm still working out. Like I could pick up a football and I could throw it, but I wouldn't be 100% because I would have a hard time gripping it and holding it because a broken finger. Literally just like ran into something.
Yeah. No, yeah, it happens. I hurt my wrist real bad doing push-ups a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody ever asked me how the fuck I tore my ACL. Nobody cares.
How'd you tear your ACL?
Wow, thank you for asking.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I was play fighting with my friend years ago, and he body slammed me and literally tore my ACL.
Fucking asshole. Jesus.
It was kind of funny.
All right, so what's the update?
I thought it was funny. People like feet away, they're like, "Oh, I heard a big pop." I'm like, nah, it's all good. I tried walking, I fucking fell. I'm like, I think I kind of fucked that shit up. Anyways, it got
This Wednesday, a tornado will hit Beverly Hills.
Just tell me when. You too. That's very nice, LFA. You fucking dick.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. Anyways, keep going, you guys. Apparently, whatever I say doesn't matter.
Huh?
Well,
How'd that cold approach go there, Dylan?
Oh yeah, that was. Here's what's interesting. So she looked like she was like crying when I first walked up to her, which I didn't notice that from far away.
Yeah.
So when I got close to her, I said, "Hey, are you all right?" And then her whole face changed, and like, you know, her eyes lit up, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm okay. Why? What's up?" And I was like, "Hey, there's something I really want to tell you." And she's like, "All right, what's that?" And I'm like, "I gotta say, I think you're absolutely gorgeous, and I want to ask you out on a date." And she's like, "Well, you can have my number." And then, you know, I did all of this with the camera and the microphone off because I didn't know how that was going to go. And I didn't really feel like, you know, making a fool out of either of us if it didn't go well. But then I actually told her, I was like, "Hey, I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but I'm actually on a call with a couple friends, and I said to her I was originally going to do it anyway, but they kind of encouraged me to do it. So would you just be willing to like wave to the camera? And she's like, I think that's super cute. Why not? So that's what happened. And I turned it back on.
See, you should have had a talk with us first, and we could have went over a game plan there, and that would not have been it.
All right. Yeah, let's hear the advice.
Well, the game plan would have been just to walk up and not tell her that.
So what would I have said?
I mean, what you said was okay. Like if she was crying, like, because what you said fit the scenario or fit what was going on. But, you know, mentioning that you're on the live stream and will you say hi to the camera and all that, like that screwed it up, I think.
Well, look, you know, if that's going to be the reason why she decides not to text back, so be it. You know, I really don't care. But you know, I didn't.
It went from like personal. It went from like you being a genuine dude and like it was like an authentic approach to, oh hey, I'm on this call, I'm on this live stream. Say hi to the camera. You know what I mean? So that kind of it destroyed any intimacy that could have been there.
Maybe, but here's the thing. I didn't tell her it was a live stream. I just said I was on a call with friends.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that she felt that it was genuine because it was genuine. I meant it. So we'll see. But you know,
time will tell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm outcome independent about it. I just you know, look, I look at these sorts of things like it's an exercise kind of. I mean, I want to go on a date with her. Like I do mean that, but just like the same way how I'm calling in right now and talking to you guys, like how this is a rep. I'm getting my reps in with this.
Yeah.
I kind of see it that way too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
That sounded like an epiphany, man.
I mean, no, I'm just speaking off the dome right now.
I know, but it just sounded like, you know,
An epiphany.
sounded pretty good, I guess I'm trying to say.
Glad I could contribute.
Solid contribution.
Doink.
Women do lie, bro. You know that, right? We got some
yeah,
good
I know
wisdom
that.
going on right here.
Of course I know that.
Honestly, I do not lie. I really don't. Ask me any fucking thing you want.
Yo, Christina, when's your next YouTube video coming out?
Possibly like fucking never.
You should do one tonight
Yeah.
Why?
because you haven't done one in a while.
Why does
Great
it?
excuse.
I know you guys like. I don't know. You guys are awesome and shit, but I don't know. I don't really do that. Gained a little chunky.
Well, look, it's motivation to like self-improve when you're on camera all the time. When my first channel was it was all about fitness, and most of my videos I have my shirt off in.
I've seen it.
And well, there was an older one before that too that no longer exists.
I've seen that. Well,
yeah, well, because every video, even when I was like 8% body fat, there were comments like, you look like shit, your physique looks like shit, and all this. And because of that, like, it just keeps you on your A game. And
why would they say that to you?
I don't know. They say it like in my videos now, there's going to be people they're going to say like, this guy's a fucking incel. Look how fucking ugly he
That
is.
shit fucking makes me mad because you were awesome.
No, I know, but it's just like they keep you on your A game. Like they're actually good for you because they keep you self-improving.
Well,
And if you're uploading videos, if you say, well, you're gaining weight or whatever, if the first comment was like, this girl used to be hot, she gained some weight, what happened? Wouldn't that be inspiration for you to get in shape?
I don't give a fuck. Okay. Yes.
That's your problem. You don't give a fuck.
No, actually, I do. But I just don't care about these fucking little idiots fucking swarming me. I only care
Word
about
up,
myself.
I hear you. So
you
yeah,
not
we
hot
need.
anymore?
Huh? Well,
Is she
I
not
need
hot
to
anymore?
create a commercial for CSS Elements Dynamp.
No,
What's he
if
doing?
the people that care about me, that's all I care about. But deep down, yes, I'm gonna go back to
Making
Trust me.
videos.
No, I'm gonna lose weight again.
What's
I'm gonna
CSS
go back
Element doing?
to state.
This is his product he sells. It's like a cloud lifter type deal. He
The
sent
fuck?
me one, and he sells them on his website.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Fuck is that? Christian Anderson? What is that?
That's CSS Element. You know a cloud lifter, like when you use a
Yes,
dynamic
I know
microphone,
who he is.
volume's really low, so you hook it up and make it louder.
What do you shove it in your vag? Like how does it make you lose weight?
God, I love you. That is so funny. That is the greatest thing I ever heard, man.
Yeah.
That's Christian.
Well, yeah, you plug it in like a Venus flytrap. You put one finger in one side and one in the other, and it shocks. It sends like shock waves through your body and melts the fat.
That's such bullshit.
No, I'm serious. No, but I do need to make a commercial about that. But I also, we have YouTubers on here. William.
Okay, they can go buy the shock.
Raging Tomato. Yeah.
Sorry, Chris. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, guys, I got to get off here.
Sound of what you're eating.
Good, man. Yeah, it's been a good stream.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the fun, LFA.
Anytime. We'll be live again on Sunday, guys, by the way.
Sounds good. Do we have a planned topic, or are we just going free for all? Or
I'll think of something. You got any ideas? Feel free to reach out.
Well, let's see what's going on here. It's going to be right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Do we want to make it holiday related? We could get interesting here.
Mm-hmm.
Visiting the folks for the holidays. I don't know. Visiting, the significant other's parents for the holidays.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. Just throwing something out there. If you got a better idea, we'll keep it open. Of course, I'm sure, someone else will call in and,
Yeah.
So wait, let me ask you real quick, because you go Thursdays, and I guess a week from today is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we maybe won't do that. Maybe we'll switch it up to like Friday or something. I don't know.
Okay. Or, sometimes you get the late people, like, after Thanksgiving dinner, and they're at home chilling, doing nothing. Because there's really nothing to do after eating Thanksgiving dinner. So that could be a good, late night Thanksgiving live stream. Throwing that out there.
Maybe. We might. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sure.
Yep.
Well, all right. It's been good chatting with everybody and all the new people. And, to Big Jake's Ranch, whatever floats your boat, my dude. And peace.
Man, I don't get the balloons anymore. What the fuck?
I don't know how that works at all, man. Is that something we got to do, right? We got to hit like a button or something.
Yeah. Well, it's on the new Max Sonoma. Watch fireworks coming. Fireworks coming soon. There we go. Boom.
You just see it and it happens?
Yeah. Thumbs up.
So wait, is that a StreamYard thing or is that?
No, it's Apple.
So wait, what if I mean, can I do that on my live stream?
You can do whatever you want.
If you have Mac Sonoma,
I don't know if I have that.
it's the newest update. Hold on, Mac Sonoma.
Hold on, yeah, hold on.
Aw, Will. You're so cute.
I have Mac OS Monterey.
They've got a new update. Next time you update it, it'll switch to Sonoma.
Shit, I guess I'll check that out tonight then. I'll check that out right now. Even.
Hold on. Let me try this.
Bro, you okay?
Oh my god, dude.
I don't think he's I don't think he likes us.
Dude, pretty soon, like, we're gonna be able to, like, you know, oh my god, man, imagine this. Imagine how soon it will be before we can put filters on our own face.
I want it to rain. Rain.
Stop.
I want it to be so. Come on, rain.
Imagine how many people will call in and show their face when you can put a filter on. We probably have Base Patriot Frog actually call in for once.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Okay, so I got Sonoma here. Okay, upgrade now.
I'm gonna keep sending you fucking videos, man.
The only thing is, you use the webcam.
I'm gonna keep sending you videos just to make you laugh.
There we go.
Is it a free upgrade or do you have to pay for it?
It's free.
Okay, well, when I get off of here, I'm going to upgrade, and then when I do my live stream on Monday, I'm going to go.
Devil horn.
Holy fuck! So wait, hold on. What is that? All you got to do? All you really got to do is something like this. What if you do the DX crotch chop?
No, it just has certain ones. Hold on.
So if I do if you do a DX crotch chop, it should be like the DX fireworks go up behind you, right?
So it has peace sign balloons. Has art.
Oh my god, that's wild, man.
Yeah, it has
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs fucking 10,000 times around.
I think you gotta maybe pull it back and I don't know. What else we got here though?
Do it. What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know, man.
There we go.
There you go. What if you middle finger it?
We'll try that in a second. Then we got rain. Let's get some rain going on here. There we go. Then we got two peace signs, confetti.
Dude, that's wild, man.
Then we got two thumbs up, fireworks. Then we got devil horns. Whatever the hell that is. Concert shit.
The fuck are you guys
That's
doing?
wild, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I just seriously, if I were you, I'd be just sitting here the entire live stream like, what's up? Thumbs up. I'd just be like fucking around. Anyway, I probably won't do that, but yeah, I know. It doesn't do the middle finger. The stone cold.
Stone Cold Steve. Oh, if I had another beer, I'd totally do it, but fuck that, because I don't want to waste my beer.
Can you do the Sandman? The whole banging the beer on your forehead? Anyways, do we have any last thoughts here?
Nope.
No, but we'll watch one last quick clip of something to entertain the audience before we go. And most walnuts cracked against head, Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh my. That is wild.
Why?
It's crazy that nobody's laughing. We are, but his people like don't think it's funny.
I don't know what to think of it, man.
Like, why?
It is funny.
Well, look at the dude behind him. He's like, "Yeah, come on, 3 more, 4 more. You got this, baby. You got this."
Part of that is
You gotta smash every fucking donut ever seen.
if he's going for the Guinness Book of World Records, he
Yeah.
has to have like so many witnesses to make sure he's doing it right.
Do you know how many starving people are in Ethiopia?
This guy he's in pain, dude. You hear him? He's in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That is not easy. Well, he probably lost his shit little brain cells doing that.
Yeah.
That made my head hurt, man.
Dude, I got 3.
That's why I wasn't laughing. That made my fucking head hurt.
I can't look at it because
Yeah.
I'm watching this shit.
That's all right. That's a good way to end the show, though.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, nice chat with everyone. Have a good weekend, everybody. Hey, and shameless plug, tune into my live stream on Monday for some wild entertainment.
Facts.
Hashtag facts.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man. All right, guys.
All right.
Ciao.
All right, y'all. Hope this video was somewhat informative. But I gotta bounce. I gotta go. I will see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully I'll have a video come out later on this weekend. But other than that, guys, we'll be live again on Sunday. All right, guys. Peace out.